Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tombs of Scoria. How are you guys doing today? Nick?
I'm doing
up,
great.
buddy?
I've got my hair cut, feeling good.
No
Thanks
more
for
man
it.
bun for you?
No more man bun, no. That's how it's passed. I'm actually going out this weekend, so Fran made it quite clear that I had to get my hair cut. So here we are.
God bless significant others keeping us in line.
Yeah.
What about you, Mr. Lucas?
I've been losing a lot at League of Legends, so it's not been good. But we've started playing Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice or whatever. So I had fun with that today, so I'm gonna probably keep playing that.
That's nice.
Oh my god, I just realized that two people are swapped. Can I swap you?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Nope, that's it.
Does that fix it?
Yep, I fixed it. Don't worry.
I fixed it, thank you.
Good shit.
And last but not least, Mr. Destiny, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm ready to play some advanced Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes. Yes, let's do it.
Advanced
Have
it
you guys
is.
seen the community episode that they do D&D in?
Yeah.
I would, but I try not to watch neo-Nazi propaganda. So,
I don't watch blackface either.
yeah. Why? Is that your favorite episode or something, Koibu?
No, but it's just, you know.
Koibu,
there's a
choose
quote
your
at the
words
end where Pierce
carefully.
is like, I won Dungeons and Dragons, and it was advanced! And that joke has always really resonated with me.
Good shit.
Anyway. Where we left off with our party, you were in the woods. You were heading along this mountain range, or this hill range, through the pocket in hopes of finding a tomb, a freshly built tomb out here, right?
That's right.
True.
For me to give you spells.
What?
Oh yeah, we should give him
We
our
should write
spells.
spells, yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Question: do I need to write the spells in the chat since I have them in my spell area with the casts? I don't know.
No, putting them in the chat is just sort of like a
Showing chat. I'll do it for the chat.
showing chat. Yeah. And then if there's any question of like what spells we have memorized after casting some, that helps, but it's not a big deal.
If only I had any good spells, apart from colour spray. Which I don't, so I guess I'll take
You had plenty of opportunity to learn them, Mr. Drunken Wizard.
Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have been drunk when I was making those rolls.
All right, so it is the 2nd of July. It is the new moon. It is going to be a dark night tonight, but today you travel through the hills. You have a guide, I believe, with you?
Yeah,
that
same
right?
lady.
Wait, do we have a guide? Wasn't they just showing us? Didn't they just tell us where the hills were?
The lady told us where the hills were.
We had the whole drawings of like how the ridges
Yeah,
and
but I
everything
think
work.
we were gonna get a guide to take us through. No, or do we have a drawing for it?
I think we
I'm
just
not
had
sure.
it.
I have
We had.
guide written on my calendar for you guys, so I don't know.
We had a guide for the kobolds earlier.
Maybe you
Okay.
just hired a guide to just draw you a map. Or
Well,
draw
yeah,
my
let's just
map.
talk about it right now. We don't want a guide, right?
We want a
Perfect.
map.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
guide.
Yeah.
Or we don't even need a map really. We just if they tell us that the ridges and everything are laid out, like we're good. We can just walk along and find the hill or the tomb, right?
Was it like this blue line, more or less?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
right
walk
between the
along
two
that
rivers, heading northwest from Wicklamdo. Yep.
then. I have a sense of direction, so it should be fine.
Okay.
Oh,
So, the hills will be sort of, how do we call this?
Update your HP, Steve.
Wait, what is it?
You should be at 15 because we took another night of rest.
Cringe, bro.
Sorry.
Sorry.
So you can walk along the front range of the hills. But if you walk the entire length of the hills and you don't see anything on the front range, that means it's probably like higher up a hill or maybe, just on the other side of the hill. So if it's not on the very front, it could take you many, many days, maybe even a week or so of walking back and forth, to search more and more territory. So would you like to stick together as a group to search more carefully, or would you like to spread out to search more quickly?
We're gonna do a group, I think, and it should be fairly easy to find because the lady told us that it was only like, I think it was like 5 or 10 miles away. She said, I think it was 8. So we should be able to like, from Berkshire, like map it out to like where it would kind of go. So maybe will be a little bit more in, but we won't have to search the whole mountain range because like if we were searching at the very end, it'd be like 20 miles away.
Right.
Yeah, it was
kinda makes
easily
sense.
within a day's march. She said.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're just gonna search like the section of hills within a day of Berkshire and
Yeah.
just go back and forth.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
our guess.
Search carefully any hills within a day.
All right. Well, let me pull up my random encounter table and let's see what goes down.
As we're kind of like walking around, can we kind of be just on the lookout for was it kobolds we were told to kill with the ears?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kobolds and their little traps that we've seen.
I'm just
already.
curious if they've like actually cleared out and left, or if they're still in the area despite the warnings we give.
We will have only cleared out like one small tribe of kobolds. There's probably like dozens of tribes.
If they even decide to leave, yeah.
Yeah. How did we get into the forest, Neal? Did we march like north along the road from Berkshire and then east into the forest, or?
That was about to be my next question.
Because if we look at the blue line, it kind of looks like we should march for like along the road and then head into the
like to
forest at
here?
the start of the hills.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Wait, I want to draw arrows to you guys.
All right. So you begin your day. You set out along the road north of Berkshire until you reach an area where you're pretty sure there are hills to the side. The trees sort of block your line of sight to what might be above you and out there, but you find yourself going slightly uphill, and this could quite be the end of the range. So you peel off the road and head into the woods, looking for a cave, looking for a tomb.
Before we go, I think we were going to take horses. Was that fine with you two? Because we have horses.
I thought we explicitly said that we couldn't rent horses. I thought Koibu said that for some
We
reason.
have horses.
Yeah, we can't rent them. Do we have 2 or 4? Well, but then our carriage is fucked. We'd have to buy new horses.
Wait, can't we
If
just...
they died.
Oh, if they died, yeah. Or you could run it with like 3 if one dies. I don't know if it would just be way quicker to look, but I don't know if time is like that big of a deal.
I don't
Good
think
point is that-
I don't think time is
know.
that important to us right now, and I don't know if
Correct.
it's worth the risk of losing the horse. And
Yep.
I don't know if this is probably fine. We'd have to like tie
We
the
can
horse
march.
up outside the thing and fuck all that.
It's worth pointing out, though, that I never clarified whether she said a day's march on horseback or not.
Well, a march it must be implied that it's like moving at like, I don't know, would it be? What is the vernacular at the time? What does a
Well,
day's march
she-
mean in common parlance? If somebody says, "Oh, it's about a day's march from here," would you assume that's on like full speed on horseback, or would that be like trotting?
No,
like,
that would be on
walking?
foot.
Yeah,
On
okay.
foot,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, they had supplies to bring, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. So you set off scouting along the hills. Everything goes fairly smoothly until you come across a small pond where you go to refill your water skins, and you see on the other side of the pond, maybe about 60 feet away or so, there is a brown bear sipping at the water on the other side. It's not actively threatening you, but a brown bear can be a dangerous monster.
Does it look like he has any possessions strewn about him that I can steal for experience?
No, he's naked.
Okay. Let's check.
But he's worth fighter experience.
That is true. We could easily
Yeah.
kill him. I have an entangler too.
I mean, entangle him and kill him, I think that seems like a pretty good idea. But, do we really want to kill such a noble and innocent creature if it's not threatening us?
It's probably not that noble. It's probably harassed a few people on the road before. Maybe good to take
well,
it.
I could always use the target practice, but I'll leave it to our elder
do you
brother
think?
here to decide.
Tyriel.
Any of you got a folklore proficiency?
Let me just do a little check in here.
Don't think I do. Nope.
Okay.
Not folklore, no. But, ancient history.
Okay.
Etiquette.
No one's got anything remotely related to bear knowledge?
Wait, why do we need folklore for this bear? Hold on, is there like a special river bear that like turns into Medusa or some shit?
Folklore is sort of a catch-all for like knowing about the monsters and creatures of the world.
Religion? I mean, I don't know.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
You got gaming.
I am worried about it, though.
Okay.
Maybe it's a lycanthrope.
What do you think, Tyriel?
Yeah, if we want to kill the bear, we can kill the bear.
All right. I will. How far is it? You said.
60 feet across the pond.
Take the first save,
Get your bows ready then. And I will.
If you open fire, you'll have a full round before the bear will reach you. So if you guys want to open fire on the poor, innocent, lovely, cute little brown bear with murder paws,
I will entangle it.
We're entangling it, yeah, now.
And I'm taking one of my casts off the sheet.
All right. Tell us, describe for us what it looks like and sounds like when Anton casts a spell, specifically an entangle spell.
An entangle spell, the roots of whatever is in the ground is going to come up, and it's going to grab the bear. I know we're in a forest, so I'm sure that there are trees that are going to reach out. If the bear's near a tree, the tree would reach out with its branches and grab him. The grass will turn into hard, like viney structure, and will grab it as well. Yeah.
All right. So the bear will make himself a saving throw versus spell. Roll an 11, and a bear save is unfortunately 14.
Oh, yeah.
So the vines, the grasses, the trees, they all reach out for the bear. And the bear gives up.
Do we let our arrows go now? Can we?
Yeah, let's fucking shoot it.
He, I think, crashed or stalled.
Oh, no.
Or Neal.
So role playing the bear.
You back?
He's not playing the bear.
Yeah, you're back now.
Oh, dear.
Are you guys having Zoom freezing problems?
No, I think it's
all
you.
three of us are okay. I think.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
We can swap to Central or something.
Anyway, go ahead and make your shots.
21.
21 is actually a critical hit on the bear.
Does that mean damage
20
twice?
is also a critical hit on the bear. Yeah, it means double damage on the die. Uh, 2, 5, 4, 5 is 16.
10 damage.
Do we get our second attacks on a sneak round or bonus round?
Yeah, you do, because I mean the bear's entangled, so it just stands there.
You'll
as
have
your
10
first
rounds of
set of
attacks.
arrows.
Oh, okay.
Pierce it in its head. It tries to go back up on its hind legs and roar at you, but to no avail. It is pinned to the ground. The rest of the round finishes out. And... I really don't think there's anything the bear can do. I think the bear is held fast by the grasses around the pond.
Do we need initiative, or should we just...
That's what I'm double checking. I'm trying to see if there's any way he can get out of here. Exceptionally large, gargantuan, or strong creatures may suffer little or no distress from this spell. A bear is quite strong, but it is not exceptionally strong. Yeah, I think you guys don't even bother after rolling for initiative. We'll just count the arrows that you lose as you shoot the bear.
Oh!
Natural 20.
Another critical hit. Wow, yeah, it's good to get these out of the way right now. Another 5 points of damage for the creature.
Nice.
I hope you're all tracking your arrows lost. Anton, what are you going to do while these guys are slinging arrows at the bear? You just going to chill?
That hits, right?
16 will hit, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all I can do is, watch. Actually, maybe I will... I mean, I have a spear. I can move through Entangle freely.
True.
I think I should be able to go and attack it for fighter experience, at the very least.
Yeah.
You're going to get that experience anyway.
Would
So
I?
you can jog around to the backside of the bear. It looks over its shoulder, going... "Roar, roar."
I'll try to give it a quick death.
Okay. Oh, yeah. That'll do it. The bear, entangled in the mess of vines and reeds and grasses and branches and bushes, is quickly dispatched by our arrows and our spears. It hits the ground with a heavy thud.
Do you do any arrow
Growling
retrieval in
blows.
this, like in the other, or are they just going one
Yeah,
side?
same.
Same?
What's
Same,
this?
same.
1 out of 2, right?
1 out of 2.
So I'm retrieving 3 of my arrows are unbroken.
Yep.
I retrieve 2.
1, Well, should we skin it or take its head, take its pelt?
Ordinarily, I think maybe that would be good in a campaign, but since we're already like pretty wealthy, I don't think that the extra. Actually, wait. Are any of us able to even skin it here? Can we do that?
That might
I don't
take
have
a
like
while.
a skinning proficiency or anything, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would probably take you the better part of the day to prepare the bear.
Let's not waste our time.
Well, it would be so nice to go back to the city or village to have a skinned bear pelt, because we have like a rock solid alibi then.
Yeah.
Just.
And people would think like, oh, it might take them a few days to like find a bear and stuff. So
And
I think
skin
that
and
this would even be good.
Yeah, this would be such a nice alibi.
And we've probably been searching for a bit of a day.
Yeah, it took you probably half the day to walk up the road anyway. It's not a particularly straight road by any means, so...
Sure. We'll spend the rest of the day skinning and...
Yeah, you guys
preparing
make
the bear.
camp and do your best to skin and prep the bear. Anyone have any proficiencies remotely in this area? I don't think anyone took like a hunting proficiency or anything.
I mean, if I'm able to skillfully use a rope while tumbling into water, I could use my rope use, tumbling, and swimming proficiencies to skin the bear that way.
Can you argue?
You know,
Can you argue?
I hear the words coming out of your mouth, but
Can you argue? Me being a cleric, I might have had to like deal with bodies. Religion probably teaches you how to.
It's a bit of a stretch.
I don't think prepping bodies for burial is quite the same as skinning a bear, unless there's something about your religion I don't quite know.
Well, it is Veltharet. Wow, so the torture proficiency would have been useful here. You won't need that proficiency. Okay.
Yeah. Let's just have you guys have one of you make a dex check. Lead the way.
Oh, the 16 day.
You're definitely going to be able to remove the pelts from the bear, but it's just a matter of how smoothly and finely, and if there's any pokes or holes or thin areas or overly thick areas.
We'll let our rogue do it.
Sure. Do I click my dex?
Just click your dex.
What do I need? I have to know this, sorry.
21 or higher.
Okay, gotcha. No problem.
Yeah, easy peasy. You skin the
So,
bear over the course of the afternoon.
When Tyrael starts skinning the bear, I'll go over to him and say, so Tyrael, is this going to take all day? Are we stopping for the night?
If we can go back to town with a bear pelt, it'll look like we've got a good story for being out here. I think it's worthwhile to stick around and do this for a bit. Enjoy the scenery, brother. Drink some water out of the river maybe for once, instead of drinking wine.
Good idea. Yeah, I'll go to the river and get a drink. Good luck with the bear. I will head down to the river and find a nice spot by a tree.
Can is the little
Just my wine.
Anton, is he still nearby?
Yeah, it'd probably be near you for now.
Anton, how can you be so sure when we're out here killing these creatures that we don't stumble upon a lonely druid or something and accidentally kill him?
I've never seen a druid. I assume if we attacked him and killed... I assume that it would have to be a very, very, very powerful druid in this edition, because I don't think druids can transform until they are one of the most powerful beings in...
Oh, wait, is that true? Then forget I even said that. Never mind, okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
it's
have to
a
be, like,
reasonable thing for you not
ninth
to
level or
understand.
something.
Sure, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I go down to the river and start drinking my wine, since we're stopping for the day.
Okay. You head down to the creek or the pond that you were at, drink your wine, they cut the bear up. It all goes well. Make your camp. Night begins to fall.
Are we
The
eating,
sounds of the creatures in the woods come out, the crickets.
We're gonna eat the bear, yeah?
Yeah, we're eating the bear, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, we
Nice
can.
bear steak.
Yeah, might as well.
I can
Plenty
add...
of lumber to create a fire. The fire should help ward away natural creatures in the area, but it might attract intelligent ones. Then again, if it's just fucking kobolds in here,
We have
they'll probably
light.
be too scared to attack you. Yeah.
Should we use does it matter, a light spell, I guess? Or not a light spell, but like a light stone?
I feel like we can use the lightstone here, right? Where there's no one looking for us.
I mean, we already have the campfire, right?
Yeah, I'm just curious, like, is there a difference in,
I really don't like the idea of almost ever using a lightstone at night, because Koibu made it sound like it's literally like like anybody can
It is like
see.
daylight,
Yeah,
like,
from
yeah.
like
No,
miles
yeah,
away.
but-
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hear me out, though. Hear me out. If we're in the middle of the forest, like, again, if we're worried about humans, then the lightstone's not helpful. But if we're worried about getting ambushed in the night, then having like the lightstone out is probably going to be.
It will
the best
probably
bet
be
we can have.
invaluable for perception.
Yeah,
I would
like,
assume.
nothing-
I
Sure,
don't
but
even
if
know
there's
we
like
can-
any creature within like a 5 mile whatever that wants to
They
come and
would
fuck
know
with
where
us,
it
they'll
is,
come
yeah.
and fuck with us. And they've got
And they
time
might even think it's like daylight, like, oh, let me go in there.
or they can
I
like
guess,
prepare and everything.
Yeah.
Did they speak about intelligent monsters in here that might come fuck with us? Was there like ogres and stuff?
Yeah,
Trolls,
we were given
I
a
think,
list
in
of
the
monsters.
pocket.
Trolls, okay.
Basilisk.
I
All
didn't
right,
write
fair
it
enough.
down.
Yeah, you convinced me. Stick to the fire.
What's the weight of the bear pelt?
Ooh, it's probably gonna be like 40 pounds.
Holy Jesus.
Yeah.
Freshly skinned bear pelt is gonna be heavy.
Okay. Can you tell me under my weights thing, what is this bag that I can check? Or this thing I can check?
That's what you
Oh,
have.
that's the backpack that you're wearing, and if you uncheck it, then it takes it calculates your encumbrance as if you're not wearing your backpack.
It's like you dropped your backpack for a round.
So should
Yeah.
that be checked or not checked?
Check.
It's checked if you're carrying, when you're carrying it, and it's unchecked when you're not carrying it.
So like in combat.
So if you add the bear pelt to your backpack, you're
I'm
you're
severely
gonna be too
encumbered.
encumbered to do anything. Yeah,
Oh, that's actually a
Let me see what
really
I can
big
do.
deal.
yeah.
Because I'm medium encumbered even without that then. That's good to
How much does it weigh?
40
pounds? I can see if I can carry it.
I did say I'm not carrying it.
Are you medium encumbered without your bag on?
That's without my bag on, I'm light.
Okay, there you go then.
Yeah, I definitely can't carry it.
I could
I'd be-
carry it, and I'd be heavy encumbered, which is better than severe by a magnitude.
Does that mean
And then if we get into a fight, I'll just
Sorry.
drop the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
so
should be fine.
heavy encumbered will reduce your movement rate quite severely. Your movement rate will be 4 instead of 10 or 12. So you'll be moving at, instead of being able to cover like 24 miles a day, you'll be able to cover like 8 miles a day.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, I'm medium encumbered usually.
Yeah, it
Well, I
was-
think you're all usually medium. So yeah, instead of
Yeah,
going
so
12, you'd be going 8. You'll just be moving more slowly, taking breaks to catch your breath.
it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. You guys make your camp. Let's give ourselves an encounter check over here.
I'm removing the 40-pound bear pelt from my
I
bag.
have it.
Okay.
And that's going to be in my bag. In reality, I'd probably just drape it over my shoulders,
Yeah.
like
But you
over
can
the
drop-
bag.
you
And
can
then
Yeah,
drop
but
it
it's
just as
in
easy.
your bag mechanically. I know what you
mechanically.
mean.
Yep, that's fair.
Yeah, it's fine. So as you bed down for the night, I want to hear again from Anton. Do you say nighttime prayers when you go to bed? What are prayers to Velthara like?
I would assume that prayers of vengeance would just be like, please help me dispatch of my enemies as quickly as possible. Stuff like that, you know? Like, I would assume, like, Velthara is probably someone he has chosen as his enemy for being a dragon of fire. And he's burned, so he hates fire, like the Hound. And, yeah, so that's probably his main joy of going on this mission, is to kill a dragon who burns.
So your prayers during the evening are what? If at any. You don't
Dear
have to, I'm just
Velthara,
assuming.
please help me and my brothers on our mission of vengeance against this red dragon. Stuff like that.
Okay, cool. And what about the other two of you? Are you particularly faithful, religious?
Nah.
Do you say nighttime prayers?
You'd have to be pretty stupid to not be religious in this world, huh? Because, like, the gods are, like, real dudes, right?
Alright, you'd have to be stupid
Yeah.
to be an atheist, but it doesn't mean you've got
Oh,
to
yeah,
pray.
you can just be like, whatever, the gods do their shit. Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
I'd be particularly religious, no.
Are we doing watches, by the way?
There's no reason
Yeah.
not to, right?
I'll volunteer the first watch.
Okay. Well, your fire keeps all the creatures at bay. We did roll for encounters, but they were natural creatures who want nothing to do with your fire. It scares them. They move on with their lives. And
but
the
during
next
the
morning
night,
comes.
during the night on my watch, so I'm pretty drunk by now.
Cringe.
Everyone else is asleep. I will reach into my bag and pull out the that spell book that we took from the first tomb, the Al-Kaisertar spell book. And I think that I remember them telling me something about it's going to damage me to read it, but
It's gonna
I'm
hurt you.
feeling pretty confident right now, so I'm going to just start flipping through it and see what happens. Because I haven't really looked at it yet. I mean, I haven't got read magic or anything, so I think this isn't actually going to do me any good, but...
I have a question. Do I have to get rid of my spells in the morning before I memorize new ones?
Yes. So you would probably want to burn them the night before, because
Night
you want to be rested for memorizing your spells.
Got it.
And spells take 10 minutes per spell level to learn. If you're low enough level and you have few enough spells, you might be able to cast them in the morning and then rememorize them, but your period of rest will wear off very quickly once you start casting your spells.
Okay. So if he did hurt himself, I reasonably could cast a Cure Light Wounds on him, fix him up.
I think I'm just going to lose like 1 HP, I think. I'm just
well, no, yeah, for sure. I'm just wondering mechanically.
Yeah.
If that'd be fine.
I think you've got like an hour or something after casting a spell the next day to carry on learning spells. So in theory, you might be able to cast one of those Cure Light Wounds and relearn it.
It's less about your HP and more about XP.
Yeah, exactly. I see. I'm just doing this for the party here.
True.
Leveling up the
So
cleric.
you pull out the book and set it down before you, and you feel there's some sort of like viscous gummy substance on the book, like almost like it's got some sort of slime mold growing on it or something, but you don't see any slime. It seems normal and fair and fine, but your hand comes away a little like gross and sticky and sappy.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get a stick and use it to like open the pages so I don't get my hands all sticky.
Okay. You open the page, and before you is a spell that covers not even the entirety of the page. It's just like the first page. 3/4 of the page is filled up with one spell. It's very clearly written in the language of magic. You'd need to read magic to identify it. Figure it out.
Can I discern anything with an archanology check about the spell?
Yes. Make me an archanology check.
I will make you an archanology check.
Yes. This is the famous cut spell. It cuts things.
Nice.
You're positive of it.
That's the top of the list then. Alright, and I spend my watch browsing through this until I start to fall asleep, and then I'm not really sure what time it is, but once I feel myself nodding off, I'll close the book, put it back in my bag, and then wake up Tyrael. Tyrael, wake up. It's your watch.
I wake up.
Alright. It seems pretty safe, and I'll pass on.
Okay. The next day, you guys wake up and continue along your path. And can I get one person in the party to make me a perception check? Whoever is on the lead. Wonderful. Yeah. You're not 3 hours into your journey when you see a very new entranceway built into the side of a hill. The hill's been cut aside, like a little path that goes in. There's a nice stone framework with a heavy set stone door. And then on either side of the door are these two small little burrows with a whole bunch of little kobold footprints around them.
So, does this look like it could be the tomb but the kobold people come here?
It seems like it, yeah. So they found it before us.
Those little fuckers.
But the tomb is still closed, right? Or
The door on the tomb is closed.
oh shit.
Look, we don't want to go exploring in there and to get cornered in by kobolds. We should deal with the kobolds maybe first.
Let's wait for them to come back, and I can entangle them. We do the same thing as before.
Well, we might have another problem first. Can I walk up to the tomb door? Does it appear to be locked in some way, or is it easy to open? Or
Yeah, you walk up to the tomb door, and as you're approaching it, you hear like a coming from kind of low near you, and you see in one of these tunnels on either side. The tunnels are small; they're like 3 feet tall at most. You can see that there is a kobold crouched in the darkness of the tunnel, unseen until you get to where you are right now, staring out at you, watching you approach.
I kind of like slow down a little bit. Can I look around? How many are there? Do I feel there's more here, or?
Yeah, you can glance to the other tunnel, and on the right side of the door, and you can see a kobold scurrying to the front and sort of peering out at you. He's got a spear in one hand. He's a little bit hunched over to properly stand in this tunnel, but looks like he can thrust fairly well. The tunnels are quite short. You guys would have to crawl on your hands and knees if you want to get inside of them. So, door in the middle, tunnel left side, tunnel right side. Both of them have kobolds in it.
Do these tunnels run like into a mountain, or are they like going off to
Into the hill.
Into the hill.
Yeah.
And there's no more kobolds behind, right? So theoretically, there's just the two here, and if more wanted to come out, these two would have to move for others to get out from behind them or whatever, right?
Yeah.
They could have other exits, though.
True, possible.
You know, what we could do is smoke them out and use an entangle spell in front of their burrows so that they either have to run into the entangle or suffocate. But
yeah, regardless of what's going on, Tyrael, I draw my sword. I have a feeling we're going to be killing some more kobolds today.
Do you think we should smoke them out or throw a darkness?
I think we need to kill the two that we see right now before we figure out anything else.
Alright, if Tyrael points them out, can we see them?
So you guys were coming along the hill. You've got like an angle that won't allow you to see in them because Tyrael walked forward. If you walk to where he is, you'll have a view on him.
I'll walk to where he is.
Yeah.
Can I loop
you
around
guys
to
come
get
into view?
a ranged view? Is there any way I can see them without being in melee?
Totally. Yeah.
if I loop
Tyrael's
around,
not even in
yeah.
melee right now. He's like 15 feet off of them.
Oh, okay.
Or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as Lucas comes into view, the kobolds chip and chitter at each other and then scurry inside their tunnels.
Well, sounds like we gotta smoke them out.
Do we know how many are inside these caves?
It could be a few, right?
Well, we don't want to smoke out 100 kobolds. They'll just overwhelm us as soon as they come running out, yeah?
I shouldn't be able to. I could entangle all of them, and then we could even light that area on fire. I pull out my oil. Maybe we could spread this around when they come out. One of you shoot a flaming arrow at the entangle, and then
Your oil, unfortunately, is not
burn?
petroleum-based. It is vegetable-based, so it will not burn in the way that you might expect lamp oil to burn.
How wet is the forest now? Like, is there dry wood? Is there a lot of dry wood?
It is July. You passed a fire station yesterday, and it said danger high.
All right, I look around for some dry wood whilst they
Yeah, you can
discuss
find
this. All right, I mean, I'm going to try and gather a large pile of dry wood.
it. Sure. You go
quick as
around
you
and
can.
start gathering together all sorts of wood.
Well, do
Our
we think
other
my
two
entangle
heroes are
spell?
standing out front.
Well, I say we make 2 piles of wood. We kick them down. We light them on fire. We kick them down the holes, and then you cast the entangle spell once they start to run out.
Yeah. Do you think we could light the entangle as well, or no? I don't.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, sure, why not?
And then they would just be burned alive inside the entangle that's holding them down.
Brutal.
The entangle probably won't work
catch fire?
inside the tunnels.
No,
because
outside when they run out.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
And then if they try to run into them, what happens if they try to run into an entangle that's on the ground? They just won't be able to get through, right?
They have to make it safe.
They have to make a save. Got it.
They'll get caught at the edge.
Okay. I guess
All right.
we'll gather firewood and light them at the entrance.
And kick them down the holes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go about setting to work, gathering firewood. Is it all three of you gathering the wood? Just one of you?
2, I think, and then one's
Yeah.
watching.
Yeah, I'll probably, with
Who's
my sword
watching?
out, I'll be watching the
You.
things. Yeah, and then if I shout, I need you two to come back to me, so you need to be within shouting distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll stay very close. Should be good.
Okay. About 15 minutes pass. You can hear the occasional chittering inside as the kobolds bark back and forth at each other. And then come the bows from well within the darkness of these cave. A pair of kobolds with short bows will each of them will take a shot at you, Tyrael.
Wait, okay, hold on, wait. Before we get too deep into this, I'm sorry, just so I can understand what's happening. So my understanding is that there's a door in front of us, and then there are these itty-bitty tunnels that are running, like, inside on both sides, right? So these guys that want to shoot bows, they have to step out of their tunnels to do it, right? They're, like, in the open.
No, they're small creatures. They stand at basically their full height in these tunnels, and they can shoot out of the tunnels with their small short bows.
How wide
That's
are
not
these
the same for
tunnels?
a short bow. About 3 feet tall, 3 feet wide.
Okay, but they have to be, like, right at the entrance, right? They can't be, like, deep in the tunnel shooting, because they won't be able to see me, is what I'm trying to understand, right?
If you're in a position to, so let's see the map before us here. If you're in a position to look into the tunnels, there is some point in which they will be able to fire to see you. So if you're like right between them, they'll probably have to be pretty close to the front. But if you're like in front of one tunnel more than the other, they could be pretty deep inside.
Okay. All right. Yeah, take the shots then, I guess, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they take a couple of shots that one of hits the dirt nearby, the other pings off of your breastplate and drops to the ground. kobolds aren't known to be particularly good shots with bows, and definitely the tunnels are providing some bit of a problem. Then again, maybe these are just like warning shots to keep you off.
Sure.
Yeah, we haven't tried the door yet, right?
No, we got to deal with the kobolds first.
Right.
Yeah?
So after the first round of arrows comes out at you, what are you gonna do about it, Tyrael? You just gonna stand there?
I'll probably like move off to the side a bit annoyed, but maybe like standing either behind a tree or standing in such a way that they'd have to come out of their things to actually see me.
Okay, yeah. They don't proceed out. You can stand to the side and it goes quiet again, except for the occasional yipping and barking from within. Where are you guys stacking the wood?
So our plan, I think, is to like make little wood bundles here, light them on fire, and then kick them like down.
Well, we're probably not. We're not stacking them in front of the tunnels. Though. We're probably making one big pile, like sort of further off a bit, and then
we also have wood we have rope to like bundle up the really dry wood, and then we can just toss it in. I think should be fine. Yeah.
Sure. You make piles of wood, put them together. After maybe an hour or so, you've got more than enough wood to at least get things started. You can put them together in a bundle using sections of your rope. So if you have a 50-foot rope or something, I don't know, cut off like 20 feet of it so you can make some bundles. And then you're going to chuck the bundle into the tunnel and light it on fire, or light it on fire and then...
Light it on fire. It'll kind of be like a torch. And then, so we're going to light it on fire. I'm assuming it's going to start spreading and then just like chuck it in. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah. So like kindling on the inside, bigger sticks on the outside, set it on fire. Once it gets going, grab the non-lit end to heave
and
ho
then
and
chuck
pop.
it in. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
We'll have to get it past the kobolds right at the entrance, probably. Stop them throwing it back out.
Correct.
Tyrael, give me another perception check here. So you'll see that there are kobolds pretty near to the front of these tunnels. These ones don't have weapons anymore. They're just sort of on their hands and feet, looking, peering out from time to time, and then backing away. Looks like they are some sort of scouts set to the front to keep an eye on you. And they occasionally bark back to the others. That's all.
How tall is this ridge? Where the tomb...
Yeah, the ridge just kind of goes uphill, and the top of it gets lost in the trees. So, it's probably at least 100 feet high. Probably. You'd have to hike up to really get an idea.
Okay. Can I look around? Does it look reasonable that, just using my best guess or judgment, what I'd be worried about is that these guys have exits in other places where they could, like, scamper out and have, like, 10 people come over the ridge and shoot. 100 feet sounds pretty high up. And if they're not great archers, I would imagine they probably couldn't shoot that far. But like maybe are there lower ridges or something where they could come popping out, like I'm in like Afghanistan or some shit? You know what I mean? Like some complicated tunnel network where they're coming.
Yeah,
out,
I mean, if they've got tunnels, there could be a tunnel 50 feet to your right with an exit on it, right? There could be a tunnel 50 feet to your left. There could be tunnels anywhere. They could have 1,000 exits, and you wouldn't know it.
Okay, that makes me pretty uncomfortable. How much longer is it going to take to gather enough wood?
I think we have it.
At this point, they've got the wood. They're putting the bundles together. And you can set it on fire. Someone's got flint and tinder or a tinder box.
I have a tinder box.
Perfect.
Yeah. I will, we do one each, right, Lucas?
Yep.
Okay, you might have to deal with the first couple of kobolds. So I will, I've got mine. I've got my flint and tinder. I'm walking up towards the entrance of the
Tyrael, come with us to help me if there's kobolds running out at the start.
How many kobolds do I see in front of my,
You just like stand in front of the 3-foot passage and squat down to look inside?
I'm coming with him.
This is a dangerous situation. I'd like you to
together.
describe your actions well so I understand what you're doing versus what's happening around here.
I'm thinking that I might cast a color spray down the corridor, so I'm trying to get a look as to if there's enough of them down there to make it worthwhile.
Okay, so you like come up to the tunnel and like squat down in front of it and like try and peer in.
But I maybe don't need to go like all the way up to the front, right? I can probably do that from 10 or 15 feet back, crouch down and look in.
Yeah, but you'll only be able to see like 10 feet in or so if you're that far away because it's dark inside the tunnel and bright as daylight out here.
Can I chuck one of my light stones inside the tunnel?
Absolutely. You're going to do the right side?
If that's what Nick is going for, yeah. Are you cool if I chuck a light stone in so you can see?
Go for it.
Okay, throw a light stone in.
Yep, there is a kobold about 15 feet in with a spear. The lightstone comes in, rolls past him. He gives a yip, and turns around and scampers down the hall in the direction of the lightstone, picking it up and continuing to run deeper and deeper and deeper in.
Okay, we're gonna grab the bundle then.
Yeah, we throw it into this one.
Light it and throw it in.
You light it and chuck it in. You can see by the light, as the kobold takes your lightstone deeper into the tunnel, that it's about 100 feet of tunnel or so, just giving a nice round number.
Yeah.
And then there seems to be something at the back, and then the lightstone vanishes, and slowly the light dims around a corner, and the kobold's taken it somewhere where the light no longer reaches this area.
Tyrael,
Chuck your...
work on that door while we smoke this other one out. I don't know how long these kobolds will be, I don't know, held, but maybe you can go in and grab the stuff while we're doing this.
How does the tomb door look like it opens? I never actually got to look at it before.
Yeah, it looks like it just has a handle and a lock,
Oh boy.
like a regular door.
Oh boy.
We're gonna go to the next one. I only have one more lightstone, so I'm gonna throw it in at the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Anything?
Yeah.
Same thing. There's a kobold there, and as you chuck it in, it gives a bit of a yip. The lightstone rolls behind it. This one doesn't run back quite yet. It like stares at you like a deer in the headlights, a little concerned. It picks up its spear in both hands and about 10 feet in the tunnel, kind of waves the point at you.
I light the bundle of sticks and throw it in.
Okay. The kobold retreats from the fire. Your two bundles are in and burning, and very soon smoke just starts pouring out the front and rising up.
That's fine.
We need to cover it up, so we need to like cover these entrances up so the smoke goes in.
Yeah, as long as there's okay.
So I take out like my bedroll, Neal, or my like winter blankets or something.
I'll
like
take
that.
the bear pelt and put it over, I guess. It shouldn't
Nice.
burn,
Yeah.
but
So you will block the entrances with heavy bedrolls and bear hides to prevent the smoke from rolling out this way. Sure, it'll take basically an entire person to press something against this to make it close enough to airtight that the smoke will slow down or stop coming out here.
Yeah, well, we've got one person for each while Tyrael works on the door.
Sure. So I'm just going to put you guys in front of your respective tunnels.
do we even want to do this? Can't we just have a fire so they can't come out and fuck with us? Do we even want to smoke them out? Like, if there's a fire here, they can't come and mess with us. We could just keep adding to it. Doesn't matter if the smoke is billowing out at us.
That is true. Yeah.
If we push the smoke in, they're for sure going to come and fight us.
They might also just die.
They'll come out, 100%.
Why would they die before coming out? They're not. They'll come out and fight before just dying to nothing. Right?
So
Well,
instead of that,
but-
maybe we should just keep adding to the fire. So there's a fire blocking them, the smoke pillows out, and he can go and get the items, then we can just fuck off. If that's fine.
That does seem smart. All right.
Well, what do we? Okay. Tyrael's still a little shaken from, I think it was yesterday. Oh shit. Koibs.
No, Neal. We lost Neal.
Just for now.
Guys, I have a 30% chance to pick this lock. Okay.
Yeah. I know. Also, there's a chance that the kobolds' tunnels
Wait,
branch in.
We can still smash. We can always smash a lock, but they would know that someone went into the tomb.
Yeah, that's so bad.
But they could also.
Oh no! Fuck it.
that
There's
the
kobold
kobolds-
tunnels all over this place.
Yeah, there's kobold tunnels all over, right?
But might we not be able to get in through the kobold tunnels?
They're really small. We could try
They're so
crawling.
small.
My worry is
But
that
I think this would just be the best.
if kobold, this is the best. If obviously we can pick the lock. If we can go through the kobold tunnels, though, my worry is going to be, what if they already stole this shit?
Correct.
Yeah. Shit.
But
I'm
I think so.
hoping that
Like, let's
hasn't
say you
happened.
can't pick the lock, we break the lock and go in that way.
Yeah, sure.
And then if there's nothing in there, we're gonna have to go and exterminate some fucking kobolds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so if they know that somebody's breaking in, did we do anything that's going to lead them to us? I don't think we did, right?
No, we're fine.
No,
Hello?
we've been very
Hello?
careful.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Oh boy, we are super fucked now. Hold on, we
Okay,
gotta.
no, it's easy. We just all turn off cams, right?
Nick. Mooton, turn your goddamn camera on.
Yep.
Nick, turn your goddamn camera on. Good job. Okay, easy guys. Come on,
Nice.
come on, guys.
Great. So what did you decide?
I was
Dan?
gonna go ahead and smash this lockpicking roll right now. Ready?
And we are going to just keep adding to the fire so they don't come out.
What
Maintaining the fire.
So I need to roll a 30 or less.
30 less on a D100.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's a pretty
smash.
solid lock in here.
We're smashing the lock then.
You're gonna try and just bust down the door.
But can we
the
break the lock?
Break the lock. The lock is like part of the door. It's built into the door frame, like you would have on a modern door.
Oh, sounds like we gotta break the door.
Can we break the door?
We're not gonna.
Yeah.
I mean, we can try. We're not gonna be able to break the door. It's like we can all try once, right? I think there's like a 5% chance depending on your strength.
No, this is a open doors check, not a bend bars check.
Oh, okay. So
Given
it's like a
sufficient
10%
time and
chance.
sufficient strength, you guys will eventually be able to batter down the door, but it'll take a while. If you have some implements of destruction with you, if you can create like a battering ram or something, it'll be significantly better. This is a nice door meant to guard a tomb. It'll probably take you hours to break it down, unless you've got adequate tools.
We had gear on our carriage. I would argue that I would have taken the pick. It was in our carriage or whatever. I just didn't put it like in my pack. But it is, yeah.
Yeah, I
Then
think
what-
that's the sort of regret
fair.
that you had after you left town.
That's fair.
Right.
You know,
well,
Neal, I try the 5% chance. I'm just gonna break this door now, real quick.
Yeah,
It
we
is
might as well
actually-
try, and then we just.
It is actually a 5% chance, so I'm just gonna smash this. Okay.
go for it.
Didn't
Nope.
work, guys. It's quite sturdy, actually. Don't know if you want to give it a go.
Yeah, I
Anton.
guess I'll try it.
Material, yeah.
Where does you mean 5%? You
Yeah,
have a
where are you
5 on
getting?
your open doors check?
Yeah.
That's
I've
not
only
a
got
5%. That's a 5 on a D20.
That's on a D20.
Yeah, open doors is a D20.
Oh,
15.
Open doors indicates the character's chance to force open a heavy or stuck door. When a character tries to force a door, roll 1d20. The result is equal or less to than the number listed. The door opens. A character can keep trying until the door finally opens. Okay, actually, this is numbers in parentheses are to open a locked or barred. Okay, never mind. You'd have to have 18-99 strength to bash down a locked door.
Yeah, that sounded like exceptional strength shit or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
you're not gonna be able to-
I go up to the door and give it a shove a few times. I don't know. It's pretty solid, actually.
We can check these little
I'll do
tunnels to
that.
the side. Maybe one of them run into the tomb, past the door.
I don't know. Somebody's filled them with fire.
I mean, the fire won't burn forever, right? It can only burn for so long.
Yeah, you're right.
didn't he say that we could bash down this door? Like in theory?
He said it would
we-
take.
I was wrong. I just
Oh,
read
yeah.
the rules and I'm totally wrong.
Oh, okay. So we can't even.
Yeah.
We can't even break the door. Like with.
You
the
would need
instruments.
a proper battering ram or
Like a
dynamite
yeah.
or something. Yeah. An axe.
I mean, what's the hill made of?
Earth?
Dig our way in past the door.
Well, the kobolds have already done the digging for us, right?
Yeah.
we could.
So
We might as-
after one of these tunnels, after the fire goes out, we can follow a tunnel and see what's going on.
Yep.
We don't want to get
Well,
caught
I-
finding all
yeah.
those kobolds down in that tunnel though, on our hands and knees. It's a recipe to get killed by kobolds.
I don't speak kobold.
You know, I want to go back to covering up the doors. If we cover up these holes, we'll be able to see if there's like alternative ways in. If the smoke comes out somewhere else in the forest.
Yeah, that's fair. And then if they come out now, that's probably good for us, so we can kill some kobolds, clear out this den, and then we could go through pretty much accosted. Is that fair?
If we say that one more time?
Material. So we're gonna cover the holes. We're gonna assume that the smoke is gonna billow in, and the kobolds are gonna want to come out through either these or others. Either we're gonna kill a bunch of kobolds, or
It may lead us to another entrance.
Well, here's something that's really easy right now. Let's back up from the mountain and look up. Do we see smoke coming from anywhere?
What's the
well,
thing?
we
It's
wouldn't.
bi-
It's
it's
billowing out of the front.
Oh,
We would
so
need
it's
to
not.
cover it currently.
Wait,
We need to cover it to get the smoke to roil out.
what was the point
through
of
the
ever
tunnels.
doing this at the front then? Just so
Because
that
they
wouldn't-
can't come out. They can't come out right now. Yeah, and fuck with us while we're opening the door.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm very slow brain today. Why wouldn't we have just like rolled a rock or something in front of the tunnels then if we were just trying to keep them out?
Well, we went.
How
I
hard to
originally
roll
was-
a rock.
What?
I originally was planning to cover the tunnels so the smoke would be forced deep
Yeah,
that
into the
tunnel.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't we do that and see where the other exits are to this cave system?
We can't. We're gonna. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we were saying.
Yeah, okay, yeah, okay.
Well, if you would have picked the lock, that's all we needed to do.
Yes, true.
Correct.
Let's go.
Okay.
All right, so you
I'll
use
cover it with a
your
bell pelt.
bed rolls and your bear pelts to cover the front, so the smoke can't come out and will have to go in.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Tyrael will run around and see if he can find an exit for the smoke.
Yeah, or just like
guess
back
so,
up and
yeah.
look and see if I see any smoke coming out of the hill. or
Yeah.
something.
You spend maybe 15 minutes on this project without seeing any clear results anywhere. A little bit trickles out from between sections of the bed rolls and the bear pellets, but not enough to really be the release of all the smoke in here. And you don't see it coming out from anywhere else above the hill.
You know, this is good news too. Maybe they're all just going to die.
It's possible.
Either
Yeah.
they die or they come and fight us.
Yeah. You guys, how long do you want to wait?
Forever.
A few hours. I mean.
Forever. Few hours?
We take shifts
Yeah.
so one person can take a break.
Yeah. So you spend a couple of hours doing this, holding it here. After the
it lit.
first maybe half hour or so, you get good enough that the smoke stops coming out altogether. And then another hour and a half passes. Seems pretty good. You can pull down the pelts,
Yeah.
add the bedrolls, and peer inside the tunnels, which are dark and sort of smoky.
Is the fire gone out?
Fire is out.
Okay, so...
Wait, I said we were going to keep it lit.
Well, no, we can't keep it lit when we're covering it, though, can we? Not really.
Well, you can uncover it, throw more shit in there, and then recover it, right? It's not like the smoke is just going to immediately... All of it is going to billow out.
Well,
you
the implication is that at some point, I think, do we know this, that fire needs oxygen?
Yeah, because you've all made fires. Everyone's
Yeah.
quite familiar with the mechanics of fire.
Okay.
Probably more so than any of our modern people are.
But if there's
So
no
we
oxygen,
think that
they're
there's
all
no
dead.
oxygen in it.
Left in the cave,
No.
yeah. Which would mean they should all be
They're all-
dead.
Yeah, you'll know that that if fire doesn't get enough air, it'll easily choke itself out. You've made
So it
plenty of-
didn't burn out, it choked out, is what we have assumed?
Well, so it sounds like at some point you want to take down these things and feed the flames.
Yeah, the
right?
goal is to keep
Yeah.
the fire burning until there's no air
Right.
left in the... Yeah.
Okay. So the first time you pull one of these things away to toss a new bundle in, you'll see that the fire has already gone out. And the bundle's maybe 10 or 15 feet in, still a little smoky, kind of hard to see.
These little
If you
fuckers.
That's
give it a
smart
moment
from
to
my
clear it, you can see that it's been covered with dirt.
There's little bastards. Well, what? We found the place. How do we get in? I was
Well-
not expecting this.
They brought the lightstone with them. Unless they, like, put it underground. It should be pretty light in there at some point. However, us crawling on our hands and knees probably won't be good.
If only I could level up, I could learn the knock spell and unlock this door.
Hmm.
I only need...
Only.
How much XP do I need? Let's head back to town, level up, come back.
We could head back to town, grab
No,
a pickaxe. I mean, I'm not crawling in here on my fucking knees. Like, that's a death warrant.
I only need 140 XP to level up wizard and get level 2 spells.
Yeah, but then you got to go back somewhere where you can find a knock spell and learn it. We're talking probably a couple of weeks of
Yeah, no, it's...
No,
stuff.
do I not get spells when I level up?
Okay, Destiny, how about you use your fucking big brain for once?
You guys are... I've tried to pick the lock. It seems to be in... Yeah, it's a hard lock, man. I mean, it seems as though the kobolds have already done most of the work for us. Can we follow these tunnels in, maybe for just a few feet, to see if they dig in behind the door?
Sure.
Wait, I seem to remember the girl saying that the corridor was made of stone, though, so I don't think we're going to be able to just, like, dig around the door. Like, I think the crypt itself has, like, a stone corridor, so...
Well, I would imagine if this is a well-done tomb, it's probably pretty common for the entire tomb to be lined or constructed with something, right? They said that, like, a ton of materials were brought in and out.
Yeah, that's what I mean, so I don't think we could just, like, dig 5 feet past the door and then into the tunnel. We'd have to, like, smash through the rock again.
True.
All right. There's got to be a down tree or something.
Does
nearby
Mr.
that we
Wait,
could use.
does Anton speak kobold? How did you talk to
No.
them before? Was that our guide?
It was our guide.
As the guide, yeah.
There
Some
has
ko-
to be like a.
Some kobolds can speak English, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or common or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Could we
Right.
wait until the
Then
kobold
we
comes
tried to
out?
kill you all.
Yeah, and say, listen,
There's one that's me.
we're going to stay here. We're going to kill all of you over and over again, one at a time when you come out. Or you guys can go in, get a couple items for us, and then we'll fuck off.
No.
on, can't do that.
Okay, is there not a tree down or something that we could use as like an improvised battering ram? Can we?
The forest is large.
search?
If you spend some time searching around, I'm sure eventually you'll find a felled tree.
I think that would be a good idea. We could just fucking ram down the door.
Yeah, we could try that. If we can do that.
Could
yeah.
happen, I suppose. How many men does it take to carry a tree?
3.
3.
It's 3. I asked.
Yeah, you guys can head into the forest. You come across a small felled tree, then you come across one that's too large, and after about 45 minutes of searching, you come across the perfect tree. It's, not too big, not too small. The bottom side, it broke really well. It looks like it was hit by lightning and burned probably a couple of years ago. The bottom has this nice, fairly clean break. It's a little jagged, and then it just tapers down to this long, thin end, maybe 40 feet away. The tree doesn't weigh that much anymore because it's been dried out. And as I said, it's only about yay big, so it probably weighs 200 pounds. But between the 3 of you, you can heft it and haul it back over here. Although maybe not with your bags. You'd probably have to leave your bags somewhere to haul the tree around. Might even have to take off your armor because it's going to be 200 pounds divided between the 3 of you.
Oh, is my gear actually correct, or do I have something messed up here? Even without that pelt, I'm at severely encumbered.
Surely not. You shouldn't be severely encumbered.
My total amount of gear is 274 pounds. Does that sound right?
Do you have a bunch of money on you?
I've got a little bit. The total weight is 1.34 though.
Your bag weighs 57.
And then my equipment is the breastplate and the chain limbs are both pretty heavy. I don't know.
Yeah, so you're at 119 pounds, which is greater than heavy. So you're 2 pounds over heavy.
You might just need to drop some shit in your pack.
Damn.
Yeah, how did you get so much gear?
I think it's just
What
the
went
breastplate and chain limbs are 50 pounds between the 2 of those things. Are they both supposed to be 25 each? Are chain
Yeah.
limbs
Mhm.
25?
Yeah, and then your shield is 15 pounds or 16.
I don't have a shield, but
I thought we had sorted this out so that you were at medium and then you could drop your pack.
Well, what's it?
yeah, that's what I thought. I don't understand how. But before, when we had quote unquote sorted it out, I didn't have this box checked. I had no idea what that did actually. So.
Oh no, okay. The weight on your bag is borked, is what it is. There we go.
Oh.
Somehow it was still counting the bear pelt.
Right.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, maybe because I just used modified and deleted it instead of updated the number or some shit. Oh, okay, gotcha. Now medium. Okay, cool.
There we
Okay,
go.
I don't think we should be dropping our gear in front of the.
No, of course not.
So we should go to the tree,
Mhm.
leave our gear there, carry it to the door, and then run back and get our gear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then hopefully it won't take too long. Maybe we can
Yeah, you guys can
do it in shifts as well, so we're never more than a minute away from our gear.
Sure.
Yeah, you can drop the most heavy and encumbering of your stuff, haul the tree over towards the entrance, then bring your gear a little bit closer, haul the tree a little bit closer, and by the mid-afternoon, you have brought a long, broken tree in front of the doorway.
gonna
The
ram this
smoke
shit.
has gone out. The little burning bundles have been kicked out of the little tunnels, and just charred wood is now on display out in front. You do see one kobold sticking his head out of a tunnel as you approach with the tree, who barks at the others, "Arr, arr, arr,"
I flip
and then
him off.
quickly runs inside.
These little fucks. Alright, let's break down a door, lads. On 3.
So let's take a look. We have Anton McGarry with 13 strength, Tyrael McGarry with 13 strength, and Imric McGarry with 9 strength.
It's fair.
That's a lot of strength.
Those are
You added
good
all up.
numbers.
It's like 33
Yeah.
strength or something. No, 37 strength total.
It's a big number.
That's a lot. That's stronger than a fucking mountain giant.
True.
Yeah. So
it's just-
it's going to be a battering ram on the door. Will someone roll me a 1d20 for your combined efforts of slamming this? And you want as low as possible.
Okay. Who's rolling it?
So low rolls.
I feel like Nick just rolled. He's
I
been
do
rolling
have to roll.
shit forever.
He has been.
Can't roll bad here.
Oh no.
I am the lowest strength though. I'm not sure it makes sense for me to be rolling it, but maybe I'm doing the directing here.
I mean, yeah, it's a die roll at the end of the day.
Just roll it, Nick.
You sure you want me to roll it?
Yeah.
Nick, don't fuck us. Just don't
Nick,
fuck
you'll
us.
roll low.
Thank you.
7, that's pretty low.
Lower than average.
7 is... 7's a tough one.
It chips the door.
It breaks the lock.
It's now harder to open.
Okay. You slam into the door over and over again. Where was my numbers here? Hold on.
Maybe the kobolds will help us.
Yeah. 7 is within your zone. So
Yes.
you slam the tree against the door over and over. It takes about half an hour for the door to begin to like crack and heave and give way underneath you. But at the end of that period, the door breaks open and falls off of its hinges into the room, revealing a passageway
I
that
drop
human-sized and runs all the way in. You'll still have to re-gear yourself, but...
Tyrael, maybe we should put this this log in one of these little holes so they can only come out one.
Yeah,
Or
that sounds
it'll
like a
take
great
them time to push it
idea.
out.
Sure.
Okay, we'll put it in the left hole.
Do we really want to antagonize them at this point? Maybe
We've already
have.
It'll
antagonized
give them
them quite a
busy.
bit.
It'll give them busy work. Yeah.
That's true. All right, heave out. I stand back up. Ugh.
We'll
Pick the log
shove it
back
in.
up.
All right. You guys can put your armor back on, grab the things that you need again, and get ready to head on in.
When we walk into this place, a couple questions. Does it appear to be lined, like the whole place?
Nope, it's earthen.
Oh, no. When we walk in, taking a step in, one of two things can happen, okay? When this is opened, it's either going to be like a breath of fresh air, because everything should be kind of smoky out here because we've been burning shit, or do we still smell smoke like it traveled through their tunnels and came out and they've tunneled into this already?
It does smell a little smoky.
Damn.
Will you pull out your lightstone? I'm out.
Yeah, sure. I'll take out my lights then. Oh,
Okay.
it's smoky in here, guys.
Hopefully these
We're
little
just gonna have to
bastards
kill
haven't
'em.
stolen what we're looking for already.
Well, at least
Let's
if
go.
we have to fight them, we can stand up in here.
Who would like to be the first one in?
I will be this first one in.
I have 15 out of 17 HP. Is there a dumb heal spell that you should use on me, or is it better to save it for fighting?
I can heal you. That'd probably be better to use it now.
Okay, maybe. But kobolds aren't going to do like 10 damage. They might do like 2. It might be
I'll
better
give
to
him
save it.
6.
Way to go. Now you fucked the whole campaign up. But thanks for the heal.
I want to. Can I go in the middle? Tyrael, can you take the back and Anton take the front? 'Cause
Sure.
we might get surrounded here.
Move slowly, and I'm going to move with my back to Nick.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to be backing into the cave, the tunnel.
Okay, hold on. How wide is this?
4 feet wide?
So
5 feet wide, maybe?
Big enough for like 2 people to walk in.
I'm trying to
No,
think.
it's definitely one person at a time, sort of.
So
entryway.
reasonably, we're never getting surrounded by kobolds in here. I can expect that. That I as a warrior with a tall stature, 5'11", I can cover a 4 foot wide entrance. Yeah.
They will not be able to run past you without taking serious attacks of opportunity with bonuses.
Got it.
Okay. And
Yeah.
then also only 2 could ever fight me at once, maybe, right? More likely 1 to have adequate room
In
to
melee,
swing.
right.
Yeah, okay. That's all I want to know. Okay. I'm 1,000,000% sure. So we don't come in and 15 of them run around and they all scatter around you and you're surrounded. That can't happen in this passageway because that'll influence
Right,
whether or not we...
they-
Okay, yeah. Okay.
In melee, you could only ever have at most 2 in front of you and 2 behind you.
Okay,
So we're
gotcha.
good to just march in then, yeah?
Sounds good. Yep, with my back to Nick
right.
and I'll be walking backwards, yeah.
All right, why don't we take our first break right here as you guys enter the tomb?
All right, we will be right back.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tombs of Scoria. Our party is entering the dungeon, the catacomb, the crypt.
The
A
tomb.
small,
Tomb.
safe tomb.
So you get yourselves ready. You've taken enough of a rest that you feel ready to fight. And in goes Anton first, Imric behind him, and Tyrael at the back, pulling up the rear, keeping an eye on the back door. In fact, keeping everything on the back door. Right away, Anton, there is a flurry of arrows that launch towards you from the far back end of the crypt. Let me get my dice.
These
And just
goddamn
for clarification,
kobolds.
you did say that this was earthy on the inside, correct?
Earthy on the inside, stonework on the outside, wooden door, and then earthy insides.
So I would think an earthy inside would mean that there are like roots and stuff around. I would reasonably think that I could cast like an entangle if I wanted to.
Only if you're really on the surface, like the first few inches or maybe feet of earth, but once you're more than a few feet into this, it's going to be hard
Pretty
earth
much
and
just earth.
probably
Okay.
rock. Yeah.
Neal, what do you mean by it's stone on the outside?
Like the frame is stone around the door.
Okay.
Like someone has built like a nice solid frame and entryway to hold a door, because you can't just like stick a door into dirt.
So
you
it's
know?
a stone archway, a wooden door, and then just earth.
Yeah. Wooden door, like bound with brass to hold it tight and make it nice and strong. It's probably oaken door to begin with, so it's a heavy door. All right, Anton. 4 arrows in one volley come out at you at the start, as soon as you like move into the doorway.
Good.
It is a. Actually, you can't see them coming, right? Because they're in pitch black back
we
there.
have a light. We have a light stone.
What is the radius of light on your stone?
20 feet?
Ooh, yes. This is coming from well beyond the edge. So you won't see the arrows until the moment that they appear at the edge of the darkness, 20 feet away from you. So we'll modify these. We have a miss, a 10, a 20, and a 23.
One will crit, and then I don't... How many is it for a double crit?
It needs to clear by 10.
No. Okay, so one will crit.
One hit, one crit?
One crit.
What's your AC? Because
My
it's a
AC is
modified
19.
dice roll. So
19?
is that 23? Is that an 18 or higher, Neal?
It's a 19, 23, yeah.
It's a 19. Okay. Yeah.
But you have 19 AC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not a crit. You have to clear you
Oh.
by 5. So it's 2 hits that collide with your body. One whizzes across your face for 2 points of damage. The other catches you. I'm sorry, one whizzes across your face for 1 point of damage. The other catches you in your thigh for 2. And that is their first round. But as with bows, you get 2 attacks per round, and so the second volley will be coming shortly.
Well, we can. We've still got our movement this round though, before they get
Yes.
that second shot.
Yes.
So how
But I
far
heard
can
you
we
guys
get?
were coming in slowly and carefully.
Well, yeah, but as soon as we get shot,
It doesn't seem like it mattered because I got hit by modified die rolls, so...
Uh-oh.
So as soon as I see the arrows, I will throw the light stone down the corridor towards where the arrows came from.
You chuck the lightstone down the corridor. The kobolds set off their second volley. You can see them well enough now and are aware of these potential attacks coming, so you can bring your shield and everything to full bear. And these will be just regular die rolls against you. We have a 4, 4, 14, and another 19, which will strike you again, Anton, for another 2 points of damage. This time in a soft spot, like where your plate mail ends and your chainmail starts, but like the chainmail was pulled just a little bit away, and so like cracks you in your shoulder. Bing.
Okay, so how close do we get to them at the end of this round then?
You hurl your lightstone. They are about 100 feet in. So I guess it's up to Lucas, who's at the very front. You spent, like, I'd say the first half of the round moving in carefully until everything was lit. What do you want to do, Lucas?
How easy is it for, like, one person to maneuver forward in front of somebody?
Very easy. If you guys
If
are
we're
allies
friendly.
together, you could just
Yeah.
let someone
Tyrael,
pass,
can
no
you get in
problem.
front so I can cast a hold person on them?
Yeah, I'll rush in front. How many is it behind? Or how many are back there? Do we
that
see?
question means?
Yeah, sorry.
I
How
think
many
4?
kobolds do we see?
Right. So at the very back, you can see that there is a sarcophagus kind of just dead ahead of you 100 feet down the path.
Mm-hmm.
There are 2 kobolds on the ground and then 2 kobolds on the sarcophagus with bows.
Gotcha.
I mean, let me close throw them. I think let's roll initiative.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. I just want to know.
Right.
Not get fucked when I'm trying to cast spells as well.
Limpheo.
Okay. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to roll initiative. I'll roll for kobolds. You roll for yourselves. And
I'm going to be casting a hold person on them as well.
yes. I think at the end of the round, last round, Tyrael was in the front. So
Holy Jesus.
turn.
I thought your kobold had dog faces.
They do, but these are the tokens that I have. But they're canine, not lizard-like kobolds. Definitely.
Nice roll, Moon.
Thank you.
Oh god. Okay, wait. So movement. What is my movement again?
So your movement right now. Where is your token? If we go to your gear page, your gear tab, you will see on the right side is encumbrance. Your move speed is
6.
Since your medium is 6, so you can move 60 feet carefully, or you can move 60 yards quickly without taking care.
Okay, gotcha. I suppose.
But at medium encumbrance, you are suffering a -1 to hit with your weapons.
Gotcha.
You can drop your pack if you want to be lightly encumbered.
That's okay. Okay. Actually, yeah. Wait. I will. I'll drop my pack here at the entrance.
Perfect. Yep.
And then, which moves me to light? Yeah. There is no dodge action in Tui, is there? Is there?
There is a full parry. You add, what is it? It's like 1/3 your level to your AC +1 for fighters. So you could increase your AC by, if you're 3rd level, you could increase your AC by 2. But that precludes movement. That is like full action defense.
Okay. So I could announce that I'm moving 60 feet forward. The Cloak of the Cheetah doesn't let me do anything special, does it, with running? Did it have a special ability or something tied to...
Yes, it does.
Yeah, you can run like 3 times movement speed once per day or something like that.
I need to notate that somewhere.
Let's get the exact ruling. Crown cord.
Uh-oh. Because it's only 4, right? I think I just want to run up and start hacking away at him if I can. Am I gonna fuck your spells up if I do that?
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. What is that move?
You need to roll initiative.
Well, but I needed to figure out what I'm gonna do first, right?
Oh, yeah.
Cloak of the Cheetah, +3 dex. Once every half hour, you can sprint for 3 rounds at a movement rate of 45.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so does that mean 450 feet covered?
That means 450 feet in a round.
And when is sprint, is that considered like a separate action, or is that just...
I'm sorry, 450 yards.
450 yards?
Yeah, because you'd be sprinting, so you'd be movement rate 45. 450 yards is, what, 1,350 feet?
If you go yards, though, you give up some AC. If you move in feet, you get to keep your base AC.
Yeah, when you sprint, you're considered charging, and you get a penalty of 1 to your armor class.
Okay, so using that ability, can I just move at 450 feet instead of 400 or 150 or whatever instead of whatever the yards instead of feet instead of yards? Sorry.
No, because it's a cloak of a cheetah, so you burst into like running cheetah speed.
Okay, so
Not
if
like
I cloak of the cheetah,
strolling
if I use the active on that basically and run forward, can I attack thereafter?
Absolutely, it would be a charge attack against the monsters.
Yeah.
It would give you a +2, a bonus of 2 to your initiative, which in this case is a -2, which is a bonus because you want low instead of fast.
Okay. Yeah,
Right.
I'll do that. That's what I'm doing. Okay. I'm gonna roll initiative my Warblade, and we're gonna take away 2 from it basically because it's a charge attack. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So 13.
Okay.
I forgot to click my character, but I have a 6.
You have a 6 with your spell.
Yep. I rolled real well.
Love it. Okay. Sending. So, Lucas and one of the kobolds goes first. So one kobold will launch an arrow towards Tyrael with a 14 to hit, which is no good. And then Lucas's hold person will go off. The kobolds are well within range. Give me a 1d4 for how many you'll affect.
Fuck.
You hit one of them,
The fuck.
and he fails his saving throw.
He's held, he
it
can't do
is-
shit.
This kobold, who has not gone yet, so he is just out of combat essentially. Held for 2 rounds per level, and your cleric level
Third
is
level. Or,
third?
Yeah, third.
Right, so 6 rounds. That kobold's gone. Next up is Imric,
All right.
who is...
I step forward ahead of Anton and walk within, I think it's 10 feet.
I
10
thought we
feet
were
of
doing
poo.
if you cast a spell, you can't move.
Yeah, you can't move before spell casting.
Oh, what? Really?
Yep. We talked about this last session.
Uh-oh.
And the session before.
Okay, I guess do I lose the spell or?
I mean, we're learning the rules. We can be a little flexy here. What was your intent to color spray?
Yeah, just color spray them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I
So
would have to move up next time beforehand.
yeah, you would have to move 100 feet into the tunnel to cast it effectively.
Okay, sorry. I'll just.
So what would you like
change
to do
my action
instead?
I'll just fire a shot, but I'll delay until the end of the round.
Okay. So you'll go just a little bit later. The next kobold will take a shot as well. It's a 3 on the die. Completely misses Tyrael as he bursts forward with his cheetah speed right up into this little tomb section here. Actually, that's the intent, but that's not the result, because we have some traps that have been set in the
Nice.
hallway that you bolt right into.
Cocked.
Um,
Maybe he ran so fast they don't affect him.
That's true. The first one is a tripwire, which you might not step on. So it's going to be a low chance of missing it. Give me a high roll on a d20. You want a 15 or higher to avoid the trip if you're bolting in here.
Nope.
Yeah, you kick over this. You step over this. You kick the tripwire, and swinging down from the ceiling before you was an old, dirty, rusty axe that comes straight towards your chest, with a 2 on the attack roll. +5 for the setup of the trap. It swings forward and kind of like too slowly, too rusted, too poorly built. Swings past your shoulder. You bolt past the failed trap. And then run into a pit trap.
How does this work in terms of, like, let's say I declare a move and I want to move 100 feet ahead. Let's say I move it from trap to trap. Do I just have to eat every single trap along the way, or would like reasonably like, oh shit, like I hit a trap, like maybe it's time to chill?
If you want to stop, you can just say, I don't want to keep charging in blindly.
Yeah, well, I mean, like if I run and an axe comes swinging at me, I think that's probably like a good, like, okay, let's chill.
Okay. So you abort your charge after the first attack.
Yeah, rather than running
trap.
like headlong into however many other traps are set up down the tunnel, I think is probably, yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
Leroy the traps for
Yeah,
us.
I like, I'm just like, running, like 4 HP, like I declared my action, I continue on into the 74 more traps. But yeah,
Right.
Okay, yeah. I think I
So
would probably chill.
You come to a screeching halt in the tunnel. Your heart racing, your shield in front of you.
Sword, but yeah.
Sword, right, because you don't have a shield. And then Imric.
Okay, I will shoot one of these kobolds then.
Yep.
One of the ones not held and one that's not acted yet, if possible.
They've all acted.
Okay, then I shoot one of the ones who's not held.
And you will crit the kobold in the chest with the arrow.
Tell you what, I am feast or famine with my rolls.
True.
For 11 damage.
Yes, it is dead. The kobold flies about 3 feet backwards with the force of the blow, lands on the back off the edge of the sarcophagus, rolls to the side, and is very dead.
Alright, I take a second shot.
Not before the 2 remaining archers get their second shots on you. Not you, Tyrael in the front, but it's a 4 and a 10. Neither of them hit. And you can go ahead and make your second shot.
Are they rolling poorly, or do they just have shady rolls?
17.
They have no modifiers on their dice, so I'm just calling out what my dice are telling me. 17 hits, 3 damage on a 3 HP kobold. It too topples off of the sarcophagus. It's just the one in front, his hands shaking, his palms are sweaty as he tries to fumble for another arrow.
2 and 2.
I'll speak up to him. Do you understand Dracissian, little kobold?
There comes no reply.
Got it.
And I do believe we will roll into next round.
Kill him.
I'll parry. I'll stay here parrying because I'm defending from the arrows. I have nothing better to do.
I'll heal myself.
I don't know what I roll initiative for parrying.
You can just chill. You do nothing.
Okay.
No initiative. It just starts at the beginning of the round, and you're not taking any movement, so you don't have to do anything.
Gotcha.
4 and 10. All right, Lucas, you're first.
Oh, okay. 1d8. Take 3 points of healing.
You're healing Tyrael?
No, myself.
Yes, me.
Okay. The kobold will take his bow and just hop to the side of the tunnel, so you can no longer see him. He's out of range. He's within the final sarcophagus room somewhere, but out of sight now. Imric.
Okay. I shout out, move forward, check the traps, I'll cover you. And I'll just keep a shot ready to shoot this kobold if he shows his face.
So you've thrown a lightstone well deep into here, back where the kobolds are. How are you lighting your existing area right around you?
The light behind us?
Okay, so right now it's just the daylight streaming in that shows you your area. So you can get maybe 20 feet into this tunnel before the outside light will become so dim that you're going to need a new source of light.
Well, I mean, I've got torches if somebody wants to hold one, but I can't hold my bow.
Yeah, I can, I'll take his torch, I'll light it, and then we'll use that as lighting.
Cool. Yeah, you spend this round lighting a torch, pulling it out of the pack, getting it all ready. What are you doing at the front of this during this round, Tyrael?
So there's still that one kobold alive at the end?
Yeah.
At least, yeah.
At least. Yeah, to do like an investigation for looking for traps. I mean, I have like a thief ability to find remove traps, and then I have, I guess, what would be normal perception checks. Yeah, I guess can I use my thief ability for find remove traps? I imagine that would be a full action, or
Yeah, I think it takes 1d10 rounds to go off fully, so you can start it, and I'll roll to see how long it takes you to find traps if there are any. And if you get interrupted, then we'll just get interrupted beforehand. Otherwise, it'll continue until you succeed or failed.
Okay. Well, I failed my thing, so does it still take rounds to do it, or how does that work?
Yeah, it still takes rounds to do it.
Okay.
So you start looking for traps. The other guys behind you pull out a torch. Together, they get it lit, brandishing it in the hallway. And you can see not much right now. It's just dirt, and then the sarcophagus at the end.
So one thing that might help is, I'll tell you, just use your sword and poke around on the ground. Maybe you can find like a pit trap or something like that. I've done this before. You just keep poking.
Sure. I think I'm
Eventually, he'll tell you.
I think I'm locked in this action now, though. So I'll catch you on the other end of the.
Yeah. Yeah, he's looking. I mean, he knows how to look for traps. It's the equivalent of someone coming and be like, you should really change your OBS settings. You're like, God damn it, I know what the fuck I'm doing.
True.
It's probably something you were doing already, but now are like in delay to the very end because someone else told you how to do it. At least that's how I work.
That sounds like you know.
Oh, that's exactly how I do it. I get so annoyed when people tell me to do things I already want to do. It's the worst. So, slowly you make your way down the hallway. Torch in hand, searching for traps.
Anton to check behind us just to make sure we're not getting flanked
I'll look.
by kobolds. Yes.
Yeah, there's a couple of kobolds at the entrance peering in.
Little fuckboys.
All right, I will take shots at them, Neal. If they're not, like, if I'm not shooting at the other kobold this round, I'm going to shoot one of them.
Yeah, they're not like standing in the middle of the hallway. They're doing the like peering around the corner, sort of like, where are they? What's going on?
Shouldn't we kill this one at the end of the hall first, since he's just sitting there, like shooting at us, or?
We can't see him.
Oh.
Yeah, we can't get to him. Yeah, he's hidden
Yeah,
down
he
there.
ducked around the corner as well.
Oh, okay.
You guys
'cause the room
see
opens up. Gotcha.
no creatures, except for the occasional head peering out.
Okay, well, look, I'm going to be... While I'm waiting for Tyrael to clear the corridor, I'm going to be spinning in on my turn with my movement. Round to face both sides, and if I see anyone, I'll take a shot, but I'm not just blindly following one direction. I'm going to keep checking behind me.
Right. Okay. Tyrael will continue down the hallway, being alerted to the presence of kobolds every now and then by their barking. It sounds like Anton is holding the torch, and Imric is covering both ends with the bow, waiting for an opportunity to strike at someone.
True.
And that is when the very cleverly concealed pit trap is accidentally activated. You see, before the pit trap, there's this piece of cord that just like goes across the hallway that looks like a trap, and you it's pretty obvious. It's obvious enough that you see it, even though you failed your detect traps setting. And so you carefully step around it, calling it out to the other people, and the false tripcord is really covering the pit behind it. And so you step over it and tumble. Give me a dexterity check to avoid falling headlong into the pit, Stephen.
28.
28 is a success. Yeah, you start to tumble and you reach forward and catch yourself on the other side. It's a kobold trap, so it's actually not that wide. It's only about 4 feet wide, and you can sort of grab the other edge and have your one foot still on the backside. How would you like to get out? Would you like to pull yourself up on the other side, or have your friends pull you back up on your side?
I'll pull myself up on the other side.
Okay, yeah. You can scramble over it. It's about 15 feet deep, and it's got little wooden stakes at the bottom. Mm-hmm. Looks like a nasty 2d6 damage fall.
Holy jeez.
Yeah.
Well, now that we know about it, can I just step over it?
Yeah, totally. You'll need to do like a quick step hop, but it's not a problem.
All right, we keep advancing then.
Okay. You make it... Tyrael will make it all the way to the front, to the very edge of this. You're 3 or 4 feet away from the chamber that opens up. You can see the sarcophagus that is carved with like an inscription of the person on top, but it's also been hacked away and broken away. Parts of it have cracked and fallen to the ground. It looks like the kobolds have gotten into it already. The top isn't even fully like properly on anymore. They've at least investigated it. Who knows what remains?
God damn it.
Can we get this last kobold who's back here?
All you got to do is step into the room and hope it's just the one kobold cowering in a corner.
So do we... Okay, I'm sorry. So what happened to the lightstone that we threw to the end of this hallway? Did they pick it up and run with it?
It's just sitting here. On
Okay,
the
so
ground.
this room is like fully illuminated, right?
Fully illuminated.
Okay.
Go in, Tyrael, hurry.
Can I take in... Can I like preemptively parry and like walk into the room cautiously? Is that something I'm capable of doing? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but you're gonna have to look left or right. You saw the kobold go left.
Yeah.
So.
I'll go in and I'll look left.
All right. You go in and to the left, and there's no kobold there. It's just empty.
To the right?
Also empty. But
Tunnels.
you can see there are tunnels on the left and the right side. There are 2 tunnels, one on the ground, and then one a few feet above it. And then there's one more on the right side. Let me do a quick doodle, because I'm not making mirrors. So here's your tunnel that you're walking into. Then you've got the room. You've got the sarcophagus. And there's a tunnel here. And then one slightly above it as well. And same thing on this side. Tunnel here, one slightly above it. And then one on this side wall.
That's fine. I'll go and investigate the sarcophagus.
Okay, so Tyrael's in here.
Mm-hmm.
Anton goes to take a look at the sarcophagus. Imric pulls up the rear. You can shift the lid, and there is no longer a body inside.
Damn it.
The thing has been pilfered, it looks like.
These fucking kobolds.
Okay. So it looks like maybe these... Do you think these, like, the tunnels looking at the map? Like, these ones and these ones, maybe they just connect back to the entrance. Maybe this is the only one that leads to, like, the rest of the burrow.
Maybe. What's the plan?
Well, whatever the plan is, it is interrupted by the kobolds who are now on the outside, who will... They can't stack on top of each other anymore, but 2 of them will take shots at whoever's in the tunnel, which at this moment looks like Imric.
Little fucks.
At 100 feet, is that like -1 to hit or something with bows?
It's a 1 and a 13 on the attack roll, and I think short range for a bow is still
35,
yards?
70, and 120 is what I've listed on my short bow.
Yeah, those are in yards. So
Oh, gotcha.
I've got
Yeah.
16 AC, so...
yeah, they take shots at you that fall short or to the side, and in between their first and second volleys, you can move to get cover if you'd like.
Can I not shoot back?
Oh yeah, you can totally shoot back if you just want to stand there and fire back at them.
Yeah, little fuckers.
Yeah, make your shots and they'll make their counters. You roll
Okay,
7,
after this.
they roll an 11 and a 6. So
Alright,
2 more
so-
shots end wide.
I'll take a second shot and then I'm going to go around the corner.
Okay, make it.
13?
13 will hit.
Die, you little fuck.
4 will kill it. The kobold pitches down.
That's 3.
Oh, there is the one held kobold in here, right?
Oh, we'll cut his ear off.
Cool.
Ooh.
And kill him? Or just cut the ear off?
I want to talk to him and see if he can speak English so we can get our shit. And tell him we'll stop killing him if he does.
Okay. Yeah, he's frozen. You hack his ear off. Despite the heldness, you can see tears welling up in his little tear ducts.
I take pride in that.
Vengeance.
Okay.
How dare they loot the tomb of this noble Dracissian warrior?
I can't believe that they do such a
Dastardly thing.
dastardly.
Now, while you're cutting off the ear and Emmerich's pulled around the corner taking cover, you hear a barking coming down the hallway of a different kind. This isn't the typical chatter back and forth. This is a very clear call at you guys, or a bark at you. And as you peer around carefully so you're not exposing yourself to any fire, you see a brilliantly dressed kobold. He's maybe a little bit bigger than the others, but he's got this dirty yellow cloak flowing behind him that's been hacked off at the bottom, so it was once human size, but now it's this tattered bit.
God damn
In
it.
his hands,
He's got a
he
sick
wields a axe made out of crystal. Yeah.
Okay.
And he points it at you and goes, "Arf! Ruff, 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 ruff."
Wait, you said he had a cloak? You said it...
He's got all the shit that she had.
Well, wait, you said it was really tattered, or...
Tattered, ruined, like it was a human cloak, but then they cut it so it would fit a kobold.
Those little fucks.
They wouldn't just... I'm done.
They might.
Alright, I'll see you tomorrow.
They might. I'm gonna kill
But
this
the
little
axe is
fucker.
fine. And you said it's near the front of the tomb,
Yes, the kobold is out near the front of the tomb.
right? I cast Entangle on it.
What's the range of a tangle? 120 yards?
Yeah,
120
it's
feet, I
long.
mean?
Yeah,
Long?
let me click it for you, sorry.
Please, thank you. Yeah.
80 yards? Yeah.
80 yards, more than enough to catch the kobold. And it's a 40-foot cube. Okay. Whew. Well, luckily the fancy kobold passes his save. But
can only
the
move 10 per
nearby, yeah.
So has that
The-
forced him into the room? Into the corridor?
No, that'll force it. It won't force him anywhere. He'll be able to move through it at 10 feet per round. So he will move to the side, not towards you guys, and the aggressive barking will stop.
Oh.
But the nearby kobolds do not roll very well.
I want to kill him.
So
Wait.
here you are.
Fuck. Does he get to move this round, or can we roll initiative and see when he gets to move? Because if our two
Yeah,
could
we should
get-
actually roll into initiative right
Yeah.
away. I think that makes more sense.
And should I be rolling the Entangle spell initiative as well?
No, because he's yelling at you and barking at you and waving his axe around. You guys could use it in one hand if you really needed to. He absolutely has to use it in 2 hands.
And is this metagaming to ready another Entangle spell? Because I don't know if there's a way for me to see if something is actually got by the spell or not.
The spell will take effect, and your round doesn't start immediately after it, so you'll see him slip to the side. So it wouldn't be.
He can kind of move a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna ready another Entangle spell, and I'm gonna try to get him again.
Okay.
And he's...
Well, hold on. Yeah.
Sorry.
He's at the entrance right now still, or...
Yes, the kobolds have all fled the inside, and they are now all outside. It seems the kobold leader was taunting you, and has now moved away to a safer spot.
Oh, if he's moved, then I can't see him anymore. Then it won't be an Entangle.
Ray, he's going to be moving
we can't see
to
him.
the side.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a just an attack, I guess then.
What's the initiative to use a wand, Neal? 3.
It should be on the modifier section of your character sheet.
Alright, I suppose I'll start walking. I can cover half this tunnel, basically, if I start walking to the towards the entrance.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
I guess I'll attack, but I don't have anything I can attack. If anything runs up to me, I'll attack it, I guess. Yeah.
Is there any way to roll initiative where I can just input a number, Neal, or not?
Yeah, let me give you a macro. Where's my button? Where's it hiding?
I mean, I could just click a spell and add one to it.
Yeah, you can do that too. Where's my macro?
I'm gonna stay. Fuck me. I gotta stay behind and kill this fucking kobold back here.
You remembered him, did you? I was kind of hoping you'd forget all about him.
Can I get an 8? I'm shooting my magic missile wand at the fancy kobold if he shows his face.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's sick. Yes,
Wait, oh my god, I'm fucking up so hard. That one. Shut the fuck up.
All right, if you click away and then click back on your token, you should see an initiative button, which will allow you to put in a modifier.
Okay, I mean, yeah, for next time, sure. But I got an 8.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. So the kobold is going to do that. And then the other ones, where are they hiding?
We're gonna sell this kobold into slavery.
Can you just cut magical items that easily? Can you just like cut a magical cloak up?
If it's cloth, yeah. You could just like take some scissors to it.
They know not what they did.
Well, it still works. It should still be fine.
It shouldn't work.
It should. It's
It
just a little
might
bit
not
smaller
still
now.
work.
That's okay.
We'll see.
Should be okay. You can wear it.
No, I'm good. You can take that one.
All right, Tyrael, you are first. Your plan is to head down the hallway?
Yeah, just as far as I can, yeah.
Yep, so you carefully walk, you avoid the traps, you make it about halfway down the hall. There are it's sort of coming into view at the end as your view of the outside widens. You can see that there are a pair of kobolds' feet that are clearly stuck in the entangled grass, yipping and like trying to pull themselves free, and certainly not able to. Imric, what are you doing?
I'm waiting for the fancy kobold to show his face.
I'll call out.
All right.
Tyrael, you can't go through that entangle. You will get caught as well. Maybe it's best for you to just shoot him with a bow if they show their face again until it wears off in 10 rounds.
Yeah, I can take my bow.
And I'm going to
The
kill
fancy
the kobold in the
is
back.
not showing his face. Lucas, you slay the held one, no problem.
Yeah.
And join the stack. All right. It's a party. Yeah, he doesn't show up this round.
I'm going to join the stack, but I'm going to be facing this way in case some come around.
Right. All right. You guys get about halfway. And I guess we can roll initiative again. Fancy Kobold is just making his movement.
I'm just going to be parrying, I guess, this round. Soy.
Yes, queen.
Slay the kobold.
Okay. So on this round, Tyrael will make it to the exit. You can get all the way to the front where you can see the writhing grasses and whatnots holding what looks to be like a pack of kobolds right out here. Like 6 of them are held around the front entrance, mostly pretty close to it, and then some just slightly away from the front door with spears ready as if you were going to run out and then they were all going to jump on you and ambush you at the start. But they are now held by the grasses, and you can move slowly enough that they can't quite get to you. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm not stepping into the entangle, right? I'm just right outside of it. Yeah.
If that's what you'd like.
Yeah. I rolled my bow, so I mean, I'd just like to shoot at them, I guess.
Okay. Give me an attack roll. So you step forward and shoot at one. It's held, so you'll get +2 to hit, or it'll get -2 to its AC. So you will actually hit it with a 9.
Yes, king.
And you will drop another.
Getting him. slaying these kobolds.
Imric, what about you?
I'm still waiting for the fancy one.
All right, still waiting for the fancy one. Lucas?
I mean, if I can get by the party,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess like I can go and attack them because I have a ring of free action or whatever that I can move through the entangle.
So you
I
want to
mean-
move past your allies?
You're defending
Yeah.
the rear here, though.
Oh well, I mean I can defend the rear, sure, but I
Well,
could
not
also
any-
move in and go fuck shit up.
Yeah, but are we in a rush? Tyrael can kill them. Let's just wait it out.
He can't see them all, right?
He can see 6.
Oh,
well,
okay,
5
yeah.
now.
I guess we'll just wait then. I'll wait for him to ping him.
Sure. It sounds like Tyrael's just going to sit here and shoot them with arrows. So, Tyrael, why don't you roll initiative, just you, against the 5 remaining ones who are going to, now that they see that you're shooting at them, are just going to hurl their spears at you.
Do I get a second shot that round since I took one and I have?
No, because you had to do a half move to get to the edge.
Oh, okay. And for range, that makes it so you don't get your second.
That
okay.
cuts your attacks in half.
Okay, gotcha. Rolling initiative on Sherbo, 7.
Yes.
Yes, queen.
And they're doing. This is their initiative.
I
You have
know
a
that
total
it-
of 7, so you go well before them. Go ahead and give me your first shot, and then they'll all hurl. You crit a kobold, and you slay a kobold. It dies. The 4 remaining hurl their spears at you in panic and terror as they bark and yip and try and scramble away. We have a 3, a 14, a 17, and a 19.
I don't. They need a nat 20, and that's only if you give them. Yeah, because I have 23 AC.
23 AC.
Or I guess technically I
2
would
of
have.
your AC is coming from your one-handed
yeah,
style,
so 21 right now, I guess, right?
Right, just 21. So none of them hit you. Their spears come towards you, and you just sidestep, block one with the edge of your bow as you reload for another arrow, and take your second shot.
Dear. Let's go. Oh god, comment. Okay. Oh.
Shoot him.
Shh. Yes, queen. I missed. Thanks. +2, 7 to hit. Is it enough?
No.
No.
Okay. Thank you, Mooten, for rushing my shot. Don't scream. Shut up, brother.
Quiet yourself, brother.
These kobolds are now completely spearless.
About to be
I'm gonna go
spiritless.
and execute them since.
You're going to just walk past the rest of the party and out into the entangled area and start cutting them down?
Yeah, if the party's fine, I can move through this. Should I just go and slay them while they have nothing?
Okay, be prepared to fight the fancy kobold, but I've got your back.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
blast him.
I'll stay within range of the, or like within eyesight of the door, and I will walk out.
Yep. The moment you step out, the kobold's ambush is triggered. There are 10 kobolds with bows off to the sides surrounding this, and when you step out, they use their readied actions and fire 10 shots at you.
Yes, kobold.
Half of these are going to be at your back, or all of them are going to be at your side, depending if you like come out and turn left, then half are in front, half are in back, or if you were still straight.
I mean, I would assume that I would be straight before.
Yeah. So
But
these are
it's up
all
to
going to
you.
be at
Okay.
+1, so
Yeah,
10d.
and none of the other kobolds in his way, though.
Oh, it should be some cover?
No, they're positioned like this is a kobold ambush. So there's some in trees. There's some like up on the hill a little bit.
Okay.
They're in a way so that they would have a clear line of sight, so that the spearmen would converge and then the archers would converge. They're well versed in trapping. So all of these are at +1.
That's good.
A 19.
That will be the one that hits.
All right, 1 kobold will ping you with 1 arrow for 2 points of damage in the back of your calf.
Nice ambush, you little fucks.
And you can now step out and make your attack roll at any one of these.
I mean, I guess. I guess I'll attack one. Wait, do I think they're gonna get second shots?
They will absolutely get second shots.
I will step back in, I guess.
Okay, you are now out of range of the kobolds.
There's like 10 kobolds out there. I got shot by 1.
You can hear them laughing.
Finish
At
up
you.
the ones that we can in the entangle, and then think about what we're gonna do. Wait, the darkness stone. We can use it to cover our way. We can sneak our way out to escape the shots.
Sneak our way out from some kobolds. Can't we just kill them all?
No, let's kill the ones at the entrance. Wait for the entangle to wear off, then pull out the darkness stone and make a dash. Like
We
to
have
get
to
out
get
of
to
the tomb.
X.
Yeah, I'm not saying that we run. I'm saying that we don't let them like all aim 10 shots at us the second we walk out this door one by one. Like we can get out and get a favorable position and then take the fight.
All right, do your attacks on these shit kobolds.
Okay, I have
They
one.
howl in victory.
Oh, I need to roll. We're rolling initiative then? I'm going to shoot my bow.
No, they
Right.
can't see you. You can just make shots until you kill these 4.
Yeah, let's kill him.
Oh.
And then we wait for the entangle to run out.
Miss. Hit.
Hit.
Crit.
Crit. 4 will kill 1.
Hit.
Hit.
5.
Kill 1. They have at max 4 HP.
That's 10.
Actually, that will be a 10. That will hit 1, and the 17 will hit 1 as well.
3 damage.
1.
While this is going on, I run back down and get my lights then.
Sure. The 3 damage will kill 1. And then that's another 1 damage. That's 1 too many rolls. Give me another attack roll against the last guy.
Gotcha. I rolled twice because I didn't know on that 17 if that'd be a crit because it'd be a 19. So double
No,
damage.
the 17 is not going to be a crit.
Oh, okay.
That'll be the 2, and then the 1 from the 8 will drop a kobold.
Okay, 21.
And that it will crit. That'll actually double crit, and you will slay another. So,
Okay, I have 5 arrows left.
well, all the
Wait,
ones
I'll-
around the entrance are dead.
Hang on, let me give you some arrows. Wait, what
I
arrows do you
will-
use?
Normal short bow arrows?
Is that the same as the longbow arrows, Neal, or not?
Yeah. Well, they come in sheaf or bodkin.
So mine is sheath.
His are sheaf too, because he's rolling d6s.
How many have you got left? 4.
I have 5 arrows left.
Okay, I'll give you 4.
Cool.
Anton
thanks.
will bellow out a big laugh at the kobolds as their allies are being shot down.
All right.
Yeah,
look, I say we-
Their
their
silent
laughter and
death.
barking has slowed to a stop as you pick their weakened ones off.
we pull out the darkness stone. We all hold hands, right? And we run out of the room. And then once we're a distance away, we take the stone off and attack them.
How could
Better
this
than-
possibly fail? Yes.
Well, it's better than going out one by one, I think.
No, I agree. Let's just fucking
Yeah.
run it down. We've been in this area enough. We should know. I'll lead the party because I have direction sense,
Nice.
and we'll be fine.
Is there anything like that we can get behind? Like, do we know of any big rocks or something that we could like?
There are
run
trees,
towards?
there's rocks. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff you could go and grab cover
No, I
in.
know. But if we're in darkness, is there any that we like know that we can get to?
We'll make a perception check to see if someone, trips and stumbles or runs into a rock and stubs their toe or something. Whoever's in the front.
All right, let's run it down. I'm ready.
All right. Give me your perception check to see if you can measure the distance in your mind correctly between you and what you can see before
Can I give
the
you a
darkness zone
direction
comes out.
sense check?
No, definitely not.
23.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah,
You correctly gauge the distance. The darkness stone comes out. You bolt for it, hands on your brothers, and find your way to this large
like
covering
old
rock.
times.
You manage to duck behind and hide behind.
All right.
We put it away.
On the count of 3. We roll initiative, Neal.
Yeah. On the count of 3, the stone will be put back in the bag. You guys will grab your shit and start the fight. Whoever has the darkness stone, delay your initiative by 2 for putting the stone away as part of the onset. And then roll initiative. Let's see it.
So if I want to cast an entangle, I don't know what I'm casting at currently. Is it possible to be ready to
Not
cast an
12 that
entangle
much.
when the eyesight comes back in?
So you want to entangle, but only if there are kobolds to entangle?
I want to entangle. My
Uh-huh.
goal is to cast an entangle. So even if there are no kobolds, I don't see anything, the spell will go off on something. However,
Right.
when I see something, I want to get a kobold if possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can say, I'm going to cast it, and then it takes a while to cast, so you can then aim it at where you
Okay,
want.
cool.
As
I will
through
be
the
casting an entangle then.
Great. Okay. Imric rolls an 8.
Yes.
I rolled a 12.
Tyrael rolls a 12. And Mouton rolls a 7 plus 2 is going to be a 9. 2 for the you have the darkness stone, right?
I thought.
Perfect.
Yeah, I would have it. Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Excellent. The darkness fades away. The kobold bodies are strewn about, and you catch just the last little bit of kobold tail moving into that left side, the right side tunnel. It looks like the archers have all scurried back into their homes through when the darkness was about.
Do we see the big kobold at all?
No. They're probably all in there right now.
I mean, I guess I'm casting my entangle on that person.
Sure. I should.
But is this at the entrance to the hole?
Yes, this is at the entrance to the right side hole.
Okay.
Anton, you will go before the kobold, so the entangle spell will go off as he's like plugging his way in, and the little bits of roots that are at this front entrance will grab him. So his right arm will be held, and he'll pull and tug against the roots, but be unable to move. Then he looks back at you. His eyes go wide with fear. He knows this is the end of him, and he starts whimpering. And you can see his little tail ducks between his legs.
Maybe we should capture him and use him as bait or something for the bigger kobolds. I don't know if they care, but it's the best chance we got to get him out of the nest.
Do they care? I'm not sure that they care.
It's our best shot. We might as well.
I'd say we just kill him. Well,
Could always kill him after.
sure.
Tyrael, anything to say, or are you just going to stare blankly?
I mean, it's their fucking kobolds. I don't think they're going to come out and save their fallen comrade, so we obviously need to kill him and then just lure the rest out somehow, or wait for them to come out and kill them.
Okay, well, what's your plan then?
Well,
have 10 rounds
doesn't
to
Nick take a
revive.
shot? Aren't you, like, initiative up to shoot?
No, I was gonna wand the leader, but I didn't save him anymore, so I'm not wasting it.
Oh, well, I mean, I'll use my initiative to kill him, if that's...
Yeah,
Is it
go ahead and
moved
make
on
your
me?
shot.
Yep,
His
21.
eyes are big
His
as
eyes
the arrow
are-
plunges into his chest for triple damage. Ugh, 11 points. You break his ribcage open. The kobold dangles by his arm, trapped in the roots. Soft whimpers as he dies.
Does that entangle spell go into the cave at all? A little bit?
It should.
Only in so far as the roots go. So it's only going to be the first few feet at most of the tunnel.
Okay.
There's no other kobold caught, just that one.
Just that one, yeah.
Well, I guess if we're fucking off, can I go pick up my arrows?
We're not fucking off.
What?
We're not leaving.
Or no, we're not leaving, but I mean, like, we're out of combat now, right? We don't see anybody
Yeah.
else? Like,
Yeah, the arrows are all in the entangle zone, though, from the ones that you killed earlier.
Can we
It's
just-
re-entangled, so...
Walk through it slowly,
Yeah.
or I guess we can just
No, you
wait,
have
like...
to wait 10 minutes for it to end.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, yeah, I mean, I'd like to get up and kind of, like, with my short bow ready, can I kind of, like, look down the tunnel? Do I see anything on the right or left side?
No, the tunnel will be completely dark on the inside. You guys have taken your light stones out, I believe.
No, wait.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Did you leave the light stone in the
We
tunnel?
threw one Mouton threw one light stone down each of those left and right tunnels. Now, if my theory's correct, they'll actually be in that last room, or at least near the end of the tunnel on that side. I think that maybe
Were
the
they?
tunnel
We
that
would
they're
have
in
seen.
now is a straight shoot to the sarcophagus room. And I feel like with the light stone, I'd be able to tell if that was true or not. And if I don't see the light stone, then I guess that they're not a straight shoot.
So the light stone that was tossed down the right tunnel was picked up by one of the kobolds, and he like scurried back with it and hid it somewhere.
Yes. what about
So
the
that
other
is not producing any more light. The one down the left tunnel is still there, and then there was one that was tossed down the center, but I think you picked that.
I've got that one back. Okay, so the one
Yeah,
that was down the left tunnel that's still there. Did I see any remnants of that light when we were in the sarcophagus room coming down those tunnels?
Yes,
So does it look like this tunnel here is just straight like this?
it does. It appears
Okay.
that these are fairly straight tunnels.
And this is the tunnel that they're in. The one that had the light stone in, right? They're all in the same
No,
tunnel.
they're on the right tunnel. They
They're
went
in
down
the-
this one.
They all went down the right tunnel.
Well, the only one that you saw, right? Because the light
Yeah.
stone, the darkness disappeared, and there was just the one entering that.
So we could try and flank them from both sides of the tunnel.
I think the best fucking bet is to gather a bunch of firewood and put it in this main room. Listen, just put it in this main room, and the smoke's got to come out through here and through here, and then it's gonna go into there.
They'll just-
I
They'll
am
put
so
the smoke out
annoyed.
again. They'll put the smoke out again.
Yeah, but we're gonna make a big fire. How are they gonna put a big one out? Our
They'll,
other
just
ones are
attack,
small.
they'll attack us as we're doing it.
Okay, good. Then they'll attack us.
Can't we just, like, fire shots down the fucking tunnel?
If you can see through the tunnel, I can't.
If you've got short bows, you could squat and shoot, but not if you have long bows.
Well, Steven's got short bow.
Yeah, I mean, I can shoot
Well,
arrows
then
down
start
tunnels.
shooting, dude.
Okay, can I, like, kind of get on my knees with my bow ready to see if I see any down this tunnel on the right?
No,
Alright.
it gets dark after about 10 feet. You'd need some sort of light down there.
Try the tunnel on the left. It's got a lightstone in it.
Okay, can I take a look at the one down the left, the lightstone?
Yeah.
There any dudes?
There is. Let me look at my map. There is indeed one kobold way far at the back of the tunnel, watching through it. You can make one shot before he'll move out of the way.
Sure. I will go ahead and make one shot. 15?
And you will strike the kobold.
5? Ooh.
And he will die.
All right. I go to the entangle hole. Can I get my lightstone through that tunnel?
The right side tunnel?
Yeah, like through the entangle. It won't.
Oh yeah, the things won't reach out to grab it. You'd have to like skip the stone on the ground for it to be grabbed.
The fancy
I can take it away.
kobold was easy to see. Right? He was easy to point out. Right? He had like a.
Oh yeah, he's
cloak.
got a cloak. He's got the axe. He even had like a little bag tied at his waist.
So look, here's my plan. Right, I can start shooting magic missiles down this corridor. Why don't you two go down inside the sarcophagus room, wait for them to come out, and I'll just start blasting them with magic missiles.
We're going into the sarcophagus room. You're going down the which tunnel?
So look at the map. I'll stay here. Oh shit.
Oh, I see.
Right, wrong there. I'll stay here.
Here.
I'll start shooting magic missiles down there, and then you two go, like in the sarcophagus room, like here, and they'll be forced to like come into you, or just stay and get.
We're
killed by
assuming that they're all still in this tunnel, right?
them. Yeah, we are assuming that.
There, and then with this thing we drew here, was there another tunnel leading out of this area to a totally separate
Yeah,
area?
there was. Yeah, there was. So they could have fled down and completely left, but I imagine they're still waiting around to kill us.
Okay, yeah. Let's do that. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, we'll run to the back and go into here.
Okay. Let's go.
So, Imric is going to go through the right tunnel,
No, I'm just waiting at the entrance.
Just
For now. I'm
gonna
gonna
wait.
wait for that.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait. Give them a minute or two to get in place.
and then Anton and Tyrael are going to head down the main route.
Yeah, on the way, can I grab my light tunnel in this thing? I grab my
You'll have to
license?
crawl into that tunnel because you chucked it in there. It's like 30 or 40 feet in.
I will
So you'll have to
crawl in
like
and
get on your
grab it.
hands and knees and crawl in.
Yes.
Wait, I don't want this entangle spell to run out though. Can you do this later?
Yeah, I'll do it later.
Brother, we
Because
can always
otherwise
get
they
another
go-
light stone.
Yes,
Or like-
I just need it for things, okay? I'll leave it for later, I'm sorry.
Otherwise, they can
leave
all
it
rush
later.
me. So there's still going to be like 5 or 6 rounds left on this entangle spell, right?
They can't go down the middle tunnel until the entangle spell's worn off.
That's what I'm
Okay.
At
saying.
least Tyrael can. Yeah.
Can I just go down and toss him the fucking ring, and then...
Yeah, that'll work.
Cross to the other side, take off your ring, toss it back to him so he can put it on.
Yeah,
That's a valid solution to the problem.
that's what we do.
Yeah. Okay. So the two of you hop over. Who's going to be in the front?
I'll be in
I
the
will,
front.
because... Oh, I guess...
Or you can.
Well, I have... Yeah, you can go.
Okay, I'll be in the front.
All right. You're in the front.
Yeah.
Imric is on the side with the wand.
Mm-hmm.
Tyrael walks in, and as you get most of the way down the tunnel, as you like hop over that spiked pit, you can hear the small barking voices of many kobolds all chattering together. There's a lot of them in this back room.
Oh shit.
We're gonna kill him.
Back in the room. Fuck.
Like in this
Material.
room there are?
Yeah, you can't see them yet. They're clearly on either side of the entranceway, not visible, but you can hear them.
Okay, and we have
Tyrael,
no...
look at me.
What? I'm looking at you. What?
2 brothers. We gotta go get and kill him.
Okay, we have no light in this room right now, correct?
Correct. It's actually fairly dark in here.
Okay, do we have... You don't have any extra light stones on you, right?
No, I wanted to grab the other
Okay,
one.
I can't run in and fight in the fucking darkness, okay? So it sounds to me like we're gonna back up, and Anton is gonna crawl around in the dirt and get his fucking light stone, okay? Meanwhile, I'll be full parrying right here. I don't give a fuck if it's the darkness, okay? I'm looking for arrows like Neo in the Matrix, okay? I'm ready.
All right.
Okay, with my
I'm gonna
sword
go
out.
get my light stone.
I'm waving it around, okay? Back and forth as fast as possible, all right?
No, but wait, there might be a solution to this because once I hear you guys go in, I wait for a minute. I'm going to throw my lightstone down this corridor, immediately readying to. I'm going to wand.
Oh, sure, then shout at us. You're gonna
Well,
toss the
then
light stone. We'll scream at you. Throw down the light stone. Imric.
Yeah,
and then we're ready.
And then
I'm
we're
trying to
ready.
Throw it far. I'm hoping that maybe it'll get all the way into the room.
Yes, it will. We're
Well,
gonna
wait.
fuck 'em up.
The light stone doesn't need to be in the room. We've established this. The light stone will emit this aura regardless. It'll go around corners and everything. So you just need to
but
toss
still
it down.
needs to go. It needs to get far enough.
Yeah, it needs to get far
So
enough, yeah.
I aim that shit, Neil. I do an underarm throw like I'm playing bowls. You don't know what bowls is.
The
but
fuck
I
are
know
bowls?
what bowls is. Exactly. I know what it is.
He's
I fucking roll.
Are you
that
talking
shit.
about bocce balls?
What the fuck is that? I don't know what that is.
Okay, never mind. It's fine. You hurl your lightstone underhand through the tunnel. As far as it'll go, you're a fighter with 3 levels in fighter, so you've got a pretty good tossing arm, and it's not that far, and it's only a little stone, so it'll roll most of the way, and light will flood into this back chamber.
And we go in.
I'm looking for the fancy kobold, Neal. Do I see him?
No, you don't see him in the tunnel. In fact, you see no kobolds in the tunnel. Well, you see maybe like one kobold at the very back of the tunnel standing next to it.
But is it the fancy kobold?
It's not the fancy kobold. It's a regular dirty kobold.
We're going in, Neal.
Blast him.
I blast him. D4 +1. Are you gonna? You didn't tell me how many charges this thing has, so unless you want to tell me, you're gonna have to keep track of it.
Okay, I will keep track of it.
4 damage.
Yep, you blast a kobold.
No. Fuck.
Numbers are thinning.
I'm running in. Charge attack.
Same.
All right.
What is a charge attack, like +2 to hit or something?
Yeah, +2.
+2 to hit. Bonus of 2 to initiative as well. -1 to AC.
-1 to AC. Oh no, wait! I don't want to do that then. I just want to walk in and hit.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going in. I'm killing kobolds, dude.
All right.
well,
let's
I'll go in
roll
first.
initiative for the melee folks.
Good.
Okay. So
I do a war cry too.
What does it sound like?
I'll give it to you in a minute.
Oops. Let me just get some little tokens here.
I run in and I go, ah! Now let me hear your war cry.
Tyrael doesn't believe in war cries. It's not very dignified of a noble. Not very becoming of an honorable family.
How dare you disgrace yourself like that, Anton?
Had to.
Oh god, these are terrible initiative rolls for them. So you guys burst in. The kobolds are ready for you. So as you come in, the first one will take a stab at whoever's in the front, which looks like it is Tyrael.
Yep.
Okay,
with
wait.
his,
So I got-
they've
hang on,
dropped their bows. They've grabbed spears. Yeah.
Have I already had my action this turn, or is this a new turn?
I think this was. Yeah, you. For some reason you went at the very front of the turn. Oh, hey, you rolled first on initiative. Perfect. That works well with her. Yeah. The first couple kobolds are ready, and they will stab at Tyrael as he comes in with their new spears. Well, old spears, but whatever. 12, a 10, and a 4 stab at Tyrael, and they're all terrible shots.
Nothing.
Anton and Tyrael, you can come on in. There are 7 kobolds sort of on the sides, 3 on one side, 4 on the other, and then behind the sarcophagus, peering around the corner, is the lead kobold, the fancy kobold with his tattered yellow cloak, his crystal axe.
You know, people always ask, like, how many 3rd graders could you take on in a fight?
We're about to find out.
We're about to find out. Swinging to my left, 20. What is a double crit hit?
Yeah, you
what
need to clear by 10 without a. It needs to be a natural 18 and clear by 10, or to double crit. So this is just a regular crit.
Good. He's regularly destroyed.
Ripped to pieces. The kobold dies without a single yelp. Anton.
I would like to
my
hit.
attack?
If I need to say it, I would like to hit the one that hasn't attacked me yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know which one that would be, but yeah.
Sure. There we go. That worked out.
Sorry, my initiative's fucked. I'm typing in the new one.
Oh, you're actually at 16?
Yep.
Okay, so you will go over
Cringe.
here. Tyrael's made his attack. The other 3 kobolds on the other side. Oh, it's the 2 kobolds on the right side of you will stab at your back with a 15, 16, 17, and a 5.
No.
No.
I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, definitely. Well, you won't get your dex or your one-handed style against back attacks, but your back AC is still 19, it looks like. Yeah,
Okay.
so it doesn't matter. I think your AC is actually being miscalculated. I think we're counting your one-handed style twice.
Are we? Are you sure?
Yeah, because you've got 2 for shield, which is the effective one-handed style, because the one-handed style acts as a shield with only working for attacks from in front.
Okay.
You should have 21 AC.
We should equip the one-handed style and delete the shield then, I think. That makes more sense.
No,
right?
because if you equip it here, it doesn't apply as just like shield AC is calculated differently, and armor AC counts all around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just
Okay. Do what you
Let's
must.
do it like this. Yeah. There we go. So the 15, 16, 17 will actually stab you in the back with a small little spear. That'll do 5 points of damage. It's a great blow to your... it, like, jabs up towards your leg, but it, like, moves to the side of your chainmail and ends up, like, stabbing you in your crotch, in your, like, groin area. Terrible blow to you. And then that's when the Kobold King makes his move. The leader, the fancy kobold, hops up on top of the sarcophagus, gives a cry, and leaps towards you with his axe in both hands. What is his roll to hit? This will be a frontal attack against you. He rolls at +4. He rolls a 13 against you as the axe comes up and you parry it to the side with your blade. Anton, you finally get to make your move.
I'm gonna go and attack the big boy.
Mm-hmm.
And here you go.
So you're gonna have to like hop up on the sarcophagus and fight him up there, which
High
you can
ground.
totally do.
High
Just
ground.
so we're all familiar with positioning.
Yeah,
+1
I hit
for high
a 6, and then I'm also gonna use my shield punch,
Okay.
which that should hit.
Yeah, your spear thrust goes over his head. He ducks to the side, brings his axe when you smack him in the face with your shield.
For 3 damage.
Our brave kobold leader is no ordinary kobold. He is a great kobold. He
Yeah,
is
that's
going to
7
lead
HP.
these ones to victory. He's got quite a bit more hit points, actually. Is that right? Did I roll that well? That can't be right. Oh, wow. Okay. That is his HP bar. Your 3 damage smacks him in the snout. His eyes begin to well with water. Do you push him with the shield punch, or is it just pure damage?
I'm 99% sure it's just pure damage.
I think so too. All right.
Did we hit him with a bow shot earlier?
No.
No.
No, okay.
I think you can give up the damage to push him instead. Because
I don't know if
That
pushing him would do anything, but yeah, I wanted to.
No,
do
yeah,
it.
no, I just
it wouldn't
mean-
help in
yeah.
this situation. Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. I believe it's time to roll initiative because everybody has
so
acted.
I have a question about this round. I'm watching through the tunnel. In the throes of the melee, do more kobolds like show themselves through the tunnel, or if I wanna get
Absolutely,
one-
they will be showing. The guys on the right will be showing themselves to you from time to time.
But also,
Christ.
the entangle doesn't go all the way into the tunnel. If I want to try and like leap from where I am, the tunnel right by the entrance.
The
like,
entangle
through the
should be
entangle.
off soon.
It's a 40-foot, a cube, 40 feet on a side.
So where am I?
So,
then? Am I like?
you must
am I,
be
like, back here.
Back
like
here,
this?
like that. Yeah.
When
If
is the
I-
entangle wearing off?
It'll be like another 4
in a few
rounds or
minutes.
something. If I try and run through and I fail my save, can I still make bow attacks and use my wand?
Yes,
Does the
you'll have to
kobold
drop
through
to your
that space?
knees, and you'll be stuck on your knees, unable to move as the grasses grab you.
Even
I
if you
mean,
run
you-
through, nothing will
No,
matter.
if I'm standing like here, I'll be able to shoot down the main corridor into the room.
Yeah.
Can you just shoot?
You'll only be able to see what's directly in front of you, and since you won't really be able to hit any guys on the sides.
Maybe I'll just stay right.
So I'm not sure what you're. What do you
Well, I
want?
just want to be able to use my bow instead rather than use the wand.
Ah, yeah. Do you have a longbow?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you shoot down the main hall, you're not really gonna have a shot because your allies are gonna be blocking the route.
Just
Okay,
use the
fine.
wand.
Okay. Did we get initiative rolls?
No,
Get one for Anton. Warblade, and you'll get 2 attacks this round with your Warblade.
Yep.
And Imric, what are you doing?
Using the wand.
Wanding with a 7. All right. So Imric is first, and sure enough, there is a kobold whose side is exposed to you as he tries to battle with his buddies.
Is there a second kobold? Is that 2?
Yeah, you can see that there are like 2 kobolds in front of you, one in the front, one a little bit behind him.
I fire 1 missile at 2 kobolds.
1 missile at each of them.
Yes.
Yes, okay, cool.
Against the first one, 5 damage. Against the second one, 4 damage.
That will kill 2. You drop them right away. You can only fire 2 charges at once, right?
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. They die. The next... all the little kobolds will go now and they are in a fury. The 3 on the left will stab at the leader, at Tyrael, and the 1 on the right will stab at the cleric. So 4, 7, and 15 against Tyrael. None of them hits. And a natural 1 against Anton, which is he passes save, so no ill effects. Tyrael.
I take my swing.
Mm-hmm.
At bottom left one.
Bottom left.
Wait, that was...
Oh,
okay.
My God. Yeah, you kill him.
Okay.
You can roll 3 times damage dice if you really want, but he's definitely deadsies. Yeah. Slaughtered.
Cool.
Sorry, so did the music stop, or is my roll 20 just fucked up?
Your roll 20's fucked.
I guess it's my turn.
Yep.
I'm gonna attack the big guy. Nope. Nope.
No good. And he will fight back with his axe, swinging it low towards your knees with a 7 to hit.
Nope.
No good. And then fighters on the inside, give me second attacks.
Ugh.
Eesh. Eesh. No good.
3 4s in a row. Feels good.
Some initiatives. Ooh, and this guy rolls as well.
I got the bad seed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like everybody is in order. This should be a 10. All right, Imric, you're first. You can see one more kobold.
If I shimmy to the left, can I see the main guy?
No, because he's behind
Not even the top
Anton.
of his head or
And
something?
they're both
He's
on the
small.
sarcophagus, and he's like pretty small, and Anton's in front of him. And he's got like a cloak behind him, and he's moving back and forth. He's not targetable.
But you know, but he's moving around in combat, right? He's not just standing still there.
Certainly.
So can I see
You
him?
can't see him.
No.
It looks like there's 3 kobolds left in the main guy. All right, I try and run across the fucking thing.
Give me a saving throw versus spell.
I've got a +2 to my spell save because of my robe and ring of protection.
Then you succeed. You can move 10 feet per round through the 40-foot square. So you can get...
around.
Yeah, I don't know why you wanted to do that.
Fuck's sake. Okay, I moved to here. Well, here,
All right.
I guess.
You get a quarter of the way through it.
Oh, okay.
Anton.
Wait, if the shop becomes available, I will want him.
Right.
If Mutant moves, for example, or if, you know, something happens.
I don't think my character's planning on moving, sadly.
Nice.
Does the 11 hit?
Subtle metagaming. No, 11 is not going to hit against this kobold king. I should mention, let me take a look at his AC. Unlike the other ones, this one is slightly armored. He is wearing a breastplate, not a breastplate, like a bones that have been sewn together with little bits of cord and string. So he's got like all these rib bones and femurs going across him and hanging down on front and sides and over his shoulders. So he has 13 AC plus, you know, magic or whatever. Yep. That was Anton's go. The little ones on the sides will all make attacks. 2 against Tyrael. 1 and a 16. And 1 against Anton, which is a 12.
Nope.
And that is when the last kobold enters the fray. One more, who comes from this little side passageway. This kobold is dressed a little bit differently. He has like a bright red and white, like circular like red and white striped hat on. It actually looks like a person's red and white striped sock that he has then just like tied off on the top and used as a hat. He's got these brightly colored patches of clothing. He looks very much like a jester or a clown.
He'll be saying that when he slaps you in the face.
Yes, and he will scurry on in, come up right behind Anton, and
I
stab
blast
at
him. I blast him.
You blast him.
Can
All
blast
right.
him, yeah.
Yeah, in the back.
Thank God. Blast him with 2.
Yeah, with 2. Fuck, I would use 1, but I see his sock hat, and I think this guy
He's
looks
got a
stuck.
sock hat. Yeah, he's
So I
dressed
do 9
differently than
damage.
the other kobolds.
Damn.
9 points of damage almost kills the kobold jester, but not quite.
Uh-oh.
Yes. He's near to dead, and he throws himself at Anton's back, trying to stab him in the heel with a dagger. With a 17, 18, 19, including back attack. And if you don't get your shield, that'll hit. He drives his dagger into your foot for 5 points of damage.
What does it kill?
All right.
Tyrael, take your turn.
All right, I will be swinging my warblade. And that's what I do here. 18.
Hit, no crit.
Doesn't matter.
5 points of damage, slays a kobold.
Is this a plus
the
one? Is this a 2 attack
Kobold
round? Or?
King-
I think it is, because the last one time wasn't.
Right, but the kobold king,
Goes
kobold leader, the unique kobold goes first. He slashes at Anton with the axe, the magic axe that can do extra damage with
Yep.
electrical charges. He rolls a 14 against you.
Not yet.
He barks at you. You guys get your second attacks.
Yep. 18 and
18's a hit. 7's no good.
6.
Big chunk of his
22.
HP gone. Murdered. It is a double crit, but it doesn't matter because you do at least 4 damage and he dies.
Good.
Help me, brother.
I'm killing him as quick as I can.
I know. Missed a lot. Initiative?
Okay. Initiative.
It's not bad.
Do I risk the bow here? I'll risk the bow.
And 11 on Emmerich. Okay. Bad initiatives across the board today. Anton, you go first. He's on the sarcophagus. He's
I think
waiting.
I have to.
Relax.
Fuck.
Have to fuck who? What?
Is this where you die?
No, I think I have to turn around and attack the one who just fucking stabbed me in the back. I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
If
Wait,
you whirl around and
you'll get-
expose your back, you're going to provoke an attack of
Oh, does it
opportunity.
poke
though.
away? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I
Yeah.
won't. Then I'll just attack the guy in front of me.
Okay.
Let the guy behind you kill you.
Nope.
Whoosh! Whoosh! The kobold dances to and fro, cackling at you with his dog-like laughter. The one behind you pulls out his dagger again, raises it, and tries to plunge it into your calf, which is already badly bleeding. It is 14, 15. It's a 17 against you.
Hit.
That'll hit. Dagger slices you for 2 points of damage.
Ooh, healing potion, maybe.
Yeah.
Imric,
I shoot him. I shoot this little fucker in the back.
get him.
Does he know I'm there?
He has padded, like thick padded colored clothing
No,
on,
but
so he's got
does he-
slightly higher AC. What?
Does he know I'm there, though?
No, you get +2 for. I mean, he's clearly there's a battle going on. I don't know what you mean. You get +2 for back attack. Are you
I'll
looking
take
for another
+2.
+2 for?
I was, but I'll take +2.
Is it
That's
2 on top of
14.
the 12?
Yes,
14
it's a
will
14.
hit. Yes.
Shoot this little
Can you
fucker
do
in the back
3
of his
points
head.
of damage to him though? No. He's alive.
That's okay. He
The
gets a second attack.
kobold
It's a bow,
king.
right?
Yeah, a second
Kobold
attack, right.
King swings at Anton, going to finish him off. 14 plus 4 is 18.
Does not hit.
Oh, yes!
Oh. You parry it to the side with your shield. Tyrael takes his turn.
This is my second attack.
First attack of the round.
Oh, because we're starting. Okay, yeah. Okay, gotcha. All right. I mean, I will be attacking the big leader guy up here. Seems like my brother needs help. In terms of like awkward positioning, who's benefiting? So he's trying to balance on top of a sarcophagus while fighting Anton, and I'm just like basically swinging up. It seems like an easier attack for me to make.
You get a +1 for being on his flank, but he's small enough that the sarcophagus isn't a problem for him.
Okay. All right. I will roll to. He's not large, obviously, right now. He's not. Okay.
No.
19.
Oh, yes!
19's a hit, not a crit.
That's okay, because I'm about to throw out I'm going to say 7 damage.
Nailed it.
Exactly. He's so close to dead. The one kobold on the side will make his attack at Anton. +1 for flank is a 13 against you, and it's no good. Bow shot from Imric.
Second attack.
Don't roll a 1.
I won. I didn't higher than I want, I think.
The shot goes a little high, sails over Anton's shoulder into the wall behind the Kobold King. And I believe Anton gets his second attack with the spear?
Not this round. I did it last round, I thought.
Oh. I thought this round was the round that you got second attacks.
I think so, because I only killed 1 creature last round. I don't remember missing, so. Right?
We can look.
Let's see. Scrolling. No, you attacked twice with your Warblade last round, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I did?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
We
I
did.
did. Okay, you're right. Chill. You don't have to scream at me. Okay.
Right, I guess I'll
12
go
isn't
back.
good, but it's not terrible.
You're at 2 HP.
Yeah,
One of
working
these
on
little
it.
fuckers.
Oh, I rolled a 10. I'm sorry.
Oh, the one behind you rolls a 1 on initiative.
I rolled it
It's
low. I'm okay. Ish. As long as you just don't die to that guy.
That's kind of fucking
What is your
shitty.
back AC?
Like kobolds.
I think like 16.
Okay, yeah, you're good, dude.
Mm-hmm. Well, he does get +2 for back attack, so... Okay. The guy behind you with the dagger. At this point, you can probably tell it's a magic dagger. It's probably the one that was on this person.
Yep.
All right, here we go, Anton. A natural 1 on the die. He
Nice.
drops the dagger. It's so covered with blood and sweat that it just like fumbles at his feet, and he spends the round trying to find it and sort it out. Tyrael.
This big, ugly brute in front of me that I've watched batter my brother for the better part of the last 30 seconds, drive my blade into his side.
You clear by 5, but not 10. It will crit. Roll me another 1d8 on top of that 3.
He will be...
So 9 damage. The kobold leader stumbles off the sarcophagus, clutching his chest where the last wound is, and falls to the ground with a...
Kill a normal kobold, Lucas.
I will.
The normal
Kill the
kobold
other
will see his king fall.
In terms of movement
Make
after
a morale
killing
check.
someone, so like I've killed somebody, can I move after? Do I need to declare that I
Totally.
want to? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, you can absolutely chase after. This kobold will... Well, he was going to fight. He sees his leader go down. He's going to withdraw instead, backing away. You can push, you can pursue him all the way to his little hole where
Wait.
he will scramble in. But I think
Do I
if
get
you scramble
attack
through
of
this hole-
opportunities?
Not if you withdraw.
Well, what about... Oh, he's withdrawing. Okay.
Yeah, he's withdrawing. So he's going to back into this hole, but backing into this hole is actually an awkward position, and he's going to have to drop his guard to do it. So Tyrael will get an attack of opportunity, which will hit. And kill. And Imric. No, Anton, it is your
How
turn.
the tables have turned.
Anton's gonna attack the guy behind him.
He's still looking for his dagger.
Oh, he's
You
fucking dead.
stab him through the head. He
Skewering.
dies.
I clap.
The kobolds are gone.
Well done, brother. Well done.
Ugh.
I take the last bit of movement through the fucking entangle.
Yeah.
Come into this room. Wow. There's a lot of them in here.
Kobold bodies are piled up all over the tomb.
I come up to Anton and... Anton, are you okay? You look severely wounded.
That one stabbed the shit out of me from behind with that dagger. I point to it. Hopefully it's glowing.
It's not glowing, but it's very clearly the magical dagger that you were expecting to find on this body.
I'll pick it up and give it to Anton and say, looks like you deserve this.
I guess. I'll take it and sheath it, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I guess there's no sheath for it. You'll have to get one made, but that's an easy task in a town.
What were we supposed to be getting here, brothers?
So we're looking for this axe I kick with my foot, I guess, from the guy leading over here. I imagine that the tattered cloak that he's wearing was once a cloak of protection. Not sure if it can be utilized any longer. And then that dagger laying over there should be a new moon dagger. And then I imagine if we rummage through this idiot's belongings, we'll probably find a suspiciously light purse that can hold many coin.
All right. Yeah, I don't think that cloak is going to be of any use anymore. We'll rummage through them. Is there a coin purse?
Yep. The kobold leader does contain a bag on his hip that weighs 1 pound, but when you open it, there is nothing seemingly inside, just an empty void of extra-dimensional space.
I'll dump it.
Give me a perception check before you do anything else with it, though.
Wait.
Any of us? Or
Okay,
Cartos?
No, just you.
To be clear, I'm going to be picking all these items up, right? I need to keep staying at, I'm going to be the one, like, taking the items off these bodies, so.
Sure.
Okay.
You turn it and dump it inside out, and out comes a large steaming pile of kobold shit after kobold shit after kobold shit. They have invented the toilet, the extra-dimensional toilet, and they've filled it up in these months here.
That's awesome.
Quite a bit.
Neal, what is wrong with your brain?
I have one more dirty trick up my sleeve for you at another date, Nick, which you will hate even more than this.
Oh, no.
Should I drink this? And I point to the healing potion.
The poop? Oh.
I think we'll be
No,
fine
no.
in here for the night, right?
Yeah, don't waste the potion. Well, not now that you've dumped a load of shit on the floor.
No, we'll probably go out and camp again. We should be okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The poop sock. The extra-dimensional poop sock.
We'll gather the shit, and I guess not the
All right.
literal shit, but the items and leave.
Gather
Wait,
the items.
light stones. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go grab those.
Okay, so you're adding the new moon dagger to your sheet?
Yep.
You're adding
How much away? A pound?
1 pound.
I don't want the. I think you should have the coin purse thing.
Sure. Gear, bag. So I'm adding. What? How much does this weigh? You said 1 pound?
1 pound at all times.
And how much does it hold?
It'll carry 50 pounds, but it's only like coin purse size. But you could still, load it with
Little like
ridiculous
rocks or
amount of
something.
wealth.
Shit.
Yeah, you could put 2,500 coins in it.
Fuck. Wait. You said 1 pound, right?
1 pound.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. And then Okay. So you're holding the dagger, Mouton?
Yep.
We have a static axe. Who's taking that, Mouton?
No, I use a shield. It's probably best for you to take that.
No, it's a one-handed weapon.
It can be used in one hand by a medium-sized creature, but the kobolds are small, so they have to use it in two.
If you want it, you can take it. If not, I can take it. If it's a one-handed weapon, then I should have it. I guess.
Well, if it's one-handed, then you should have it, right?
Yeah, that's how.
Does my
I
one-handed style work with any weapon, or is that one-handed only with swords? Oh, it does work with any weapon?
Yeah,
Okay.
any weapon.
I think I literally have proficiency. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I took expertise in longswords, so it's like super wasted for me to have that axe.
Yeah, you'll lose your second attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it, I guess, and we'll hold on to it because I have expertise in spear as well. So.
Sure. I don't have expertise in anything, so I.
You want to take it?
We can tell.
But I don't have. I don't even have proficiency in. So I would take a -2 to use it. I think, Neal. That's right.
That's correct.
If it's a plus
But
2
it
weapon.
does do extra damage, 5 charges, each deals an extra d6.
Is it
Is
5
that-
charges forever, or sorry?
They will burn out, and then you'll have to recharge it by rubbing it with wool or fur.
Can you
Yeah,
release
but-
all 5 at once?
No.
Is it? Do we know if it's got an attack bonus? We
You don't
do.
know. If you guys have some downtime, you can practice with it and figure it out, though.
So potentially, I'll use it if it's got an attack bonus to offset
Yeah.
the -2.
Take it now for weight reasons.
Okay, sure. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll leave it.
I think this is a great place to take our second break as you guys divvy up loot. And when we come back, we'll see how you head back home and receive your next mission and maybe even get started on it. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tombs of Scoria. Our party has successfully cleared out the cave, the tomb of... What's her name?
Hang on.
Somebody
do know.
Nichols? Tara Nichols?
That's it.
Yep.
That's it. You've slain the kobolds. You've taken the stuff. There's just like one last lightstone to be gathered in this side tunnel.
You want to crawl and get
You
that?
gonna go get it?
Anton?
Hell yeah, I want to go get that.
You know what?
The tunnel
Actually,
collapses.
I'll pat him on the shoulder and I'll say, you can actually take a break, brother. You seem like you need it. I'll crawl in the tunnel and get it for him.
Thank you.
Give me a perception check.
to find the light stone that... No, okay. All right. Hold on.
Let's find the babies. 22.
22. Whew, okay. You'll crawl in through this tunnel. Approaching the lightstone, when you notice some little bits of odd construction. Above you, the earthen ceiling is not quite so earthen. It actually rises up a little bit and has some sticks and stones holding it together with a little bit of a cord attached to some of the sticks that then tunnels in and down and somewhere, and it's a little hard to see exactly what's going on, but it appears that you are on the one side of a ceiling trap that would cause...
Why would they trap their
probably a
little
cave-in.
tunnels? That's a little bit extreme, but... Okay, I mean, obviously I can't crawl through it. Is there a way to disarm the trap, or...?
Yeah, you make a find remove traps check to see if you can disarm it.
I suck at that.
No, just leave it.
If I fail this, does it imply that I'm going to set the trap off?
I think if you were like a 95 or higher, you set the trap off. So 5% chance of setting it off.
You won't set it off.
I'm not
Just
going to
roll
set it off.
Okay. It's a little bit too precarious. It's very surprisingly well made, and you're worried if you touch it, it's going to just set the whole thing off, so you have to abort.
How far ahead of me is the light stone?
Just a few feet.
Just leave it.
Just a few feet?
Mm-hmm.
And based on the construction of the trap that I'm looking at, it looks like it would cause the entire little cave to cave in?
Just this section right here, which is maybe the 3 feet wide, maybe 4 feet long. And there's a cord that goes into the earth and you can't see where it comes out, but somewhere in front of you there must be some sort of hidden trigger mechanism to set this off.
I understand. I want to get this because it would be nice to get it, but I mean, light stones are trivial magical objects, so you can probably just ask for a couple more, and we'll get more. Yeah.
We can get.
Okay.
Well, wait, hold on. I see the trap. It's trapped from this side. Can I crawl in from the other side?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to back out slowly then, and then looks like this is trapped from this end. I don't think we can safely crawl down it. I'm gonna check the other end. Okay.
Yeah. You can
leave it.
If the lightstone is here-ish, that's a terrible color. If the lightstone is here, the trap that you saw, or at least the execution of the trap, was right there. So you can just come in from the other side and grab it.
Okay.
Yeah, you get it. It's fine.
Cool. I walk back into the cave and I toss poor Anton the lightstone.
Good job.
Okay. You guys can now head back to Berkshire. Well, it's actually pretty late in the day now. The sun, it is well after late afternoon. We're approaching evening. You won't make it to Berkshire before sundown, and you don't want to be walking around in the woods at night. It's easy to get lost and turned around. Probably best to camp here for the night.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. Let's make some quick encounter checks. No monsters come by in the night. It's fine. And you can set out the next day back for Berkshire.
I'm doing 3 cure light wounds. Nah, 4. Nah, yeah, 3 and then 1 cure moderate wounds. And I'm gonna start rolling. I'm gonna do 2 on me at least. So that's 8 HP, and then I'm gonna do 1 more. Okay, I'm back to full.
Neal, how many spells can I read with 1 read magic spell?
You can read 1 page per minute, I
You're back to
believe.
full, Steve.
So it depends on the duration of the read magic spell.
All right then.
You healed me for at least 5?
Yeah, you're full HP.
You're full of shit. I got him. How many kobolds did we kill?
So 4.
22.
Easy. We also, we're still out here, right? I would like to take 22 ears, of course.
Okay. That's fine. You gather them together. Duration of spell is 2 rounds per experience level of the caster. So you're level 2, so you could read 4 pages.
Yeah. So I take it twice.
Okay.
I assume casting read magic counts as casting a spell for the purpose of his experience gain.
Yes. as long as you're doing it for like a, actually trying to read something of value and not just
Yeah.
wasting spells.
Okay.
Cool. The way back to Berkshire is easy. You just follow the hills back to the road.
Need to chat a little bit.
And then head on down. Yeah. Let's chat.
Well, no, not with you, my party members, okay? I don't know if we could just turn these kobold ears in, guys. We left a lot of pretty strange stuff out there. You understand,
Wait.
right? What?
Did we cut off a bunch of ears?
Yes,
Did we say that we did that?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Oh, no, I don't think we should turn these in. Because all the kobold bodies are dead inside the tomb.
Mhm.
Now they have missing ears. So anybody who turns in ears...
Well, it's gonna look like we killed the kobolds, yeah.
Correct, yeah. So we shouldn't turn these in.
Yeah. We could say that, we killed them all. Oh, wait, actually.
I mean, we could just say that the tomb had already been looted and we killed them.
Oh my god.
Well, one of the kobolds has the cloak on.
Hold
him.
on, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm having
We
a
could five-head it,
neutron
but-
brain blast. Okay, so we could say that we went in, that we cleared all of the kobolds out of the tomb, the desecrated tomb. It was disgusting, and then we could return back as many magical items as we feel comfortable giving up that we don't need. And it would be like us making like a good faith effort to show that we tried to do things, because they don't know if we stole anything, right? So at the very least, we can give them back the cloak of protection, right?
Correct.
So how do we feel about, we got that moon dagger and we got the static axe. How do we feel about these two things?
I think the axe is going to be pretty good once somebody takes proficiency in it. The dagger does 3 times damage against lycanthropes. Like, I feel like that's not that good, but it also could have an attack bonus. Like, if it's like a +3 dagger.
I think it's a +2 dagger.
Oh, I didn't know that. All I saw was +3 to lycanthropes. If it's a +2
Well, because the
dagger,
guy was attacking me with +2, but I guess that was back attacking.
that was
me.
because he was back attacking you, yeah.
Yeah.
But we could take some time to spar on the road to try and work out the attack bonus on the items. But I say we just give
should
them
do
a
that.
cloak and say,
That was the only thing we could find on them.
yeah, I mean, why not? Like, the kobold that killed them could be from a different tribe.
We could even just say that the big kobold wasn't, or like, yeah. What are they gonna say? We brought back the magic cloak.
Does the dagger have any plus bonuses to hit?
We
Yeah,
don't-
it's a +1 dagger.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna
3
get
for
better
lycanthrope.
daggers in the future, but it's +3 to lycanthropes, not 3 times damage die.
Right,
times
+3.
damage. Oh, it's +3.
No,
Okay.
+3, yeah. +3 to hit and +3 to damage versus lycanthropes.
We, Cletus or Clartus sent us here to find these items for a reason. Like,
Yeah, we should bring them back. Yeah.
who
Okay.
knows? He might know
Well, it's not like we're
some reason.
arming other people, right? These are the items
Yeah.
that... The most
That
important
weird
items
thing.
that we need was... The coin purse is nice, the dagger might come in handy, and the cloak of protection, unfortunately, was really important. At the very least, we can get the cloak of protection and return it, right? But this is getting us
Yes.
so much goodwill. We literally clear... Like, there's so much goodwill laying here. We killed all the kobolds. We kind of sort of saved the tomb a little bit. We brought back what we could from it, like, so we're hopefully in good standing with everybody in the town and with the Baroness here, because we at least...
Here's the risk, though. If we, like, let's say we go back, oh, we killed the kobolds, the tomb was looted, here's the cloak, the Baroness wants to meet us, she is a good chance she's going to recognize us.
From what?
Why does it matter?
Because, well, I mean, it's just...
The only thing that we could get
Why
fucked
else
on
are
is
they doing this?
Wait,
because you talked to the daughter, or the daughter of the guy who made the place, right? And then you
Yeah,
in drunken. That's the only way I think we could get fucked.
Yeah, I know, but I never told her who we were. Nobody knows that the Magaris were here. If we speak to the Baroness, then they'll know that the Magaris
No,
were here.
hold on. I'm sorry, we need to get on the same page. I want people to know that the Magaris were here, remember? Because we took that kobold quest to give us like a better name, right? We're doing like good side quests in areas, so I want people to know that.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't
just
see
gotta
how
go.
we could possibly get fucked here. It feels like...
No, I think it would be good to tell them and return the cloak,
Uh-huh.
but we have to we have to move the magic items first, right?
Yeah, we're not walking in with the axe on our back.
No,
like,
yeah,
oh, I know this
correct.
looks like the shit that your dead daughter was buried
We
with.
shouldn't even bring the axe and stuff into the town. We should like dig a hole on the road back, put our shit in there.
Well, we could just rent at a tavern and leave the items in there, and then...
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay,
So
Okay,
we
I
want the
just-
tattered cloak of protection with us, okay?
yes. We want to get rid of that fucking log, or we want to wait another night and I can woodwarp the log to make it look like it was a bunch of kobold hands that did it.
I'm alright for camping here another day. I've got stuff I can do. If you want to do that. Look, my only thing is, like, I don't think that this is going to incriminate us, but as a single piece of evidence, it's not going to incriminate us, but a series of 3 or 4 pieces of evidence like this in the future might cause some people to put 2 and 2 together and say, like, oh, the Megaris keep turning up in places where powerful magic items are.
Or this could even help us. Like, oh, the Megaris turned up and they helped our town. They killed the thing.
Yeah, the goal is
They
to build. We
saved
want to
our
build a
daughter's
good
food.
reputation.
Yeah. So when the Megaris show up in town, they're actually doing good shit.
Yeah.
Um,
And then, because the nice thing is that if we've got like a positive reputation that precedes us, it might make procuring items in the future even easier. Because at some point we're going to come up against something where we're going to have to negotiate for something or whatever. It's not just going to be robbing a tomb, or maybe we need a key or access to something, right?
like, oh, you helped them out by clearing the tomb in this wherever we are. Here's a magic item. We know you need them for something. I don't know, something like that. But yeah.
Okay, second question then. I mean, I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
Yep.
Why would the kobolds battering ram down the door if they've got tunnels?
We can just get rid of the battering ram and just say that the door was broken down from the kobolds. Maybe on the inside. Maybe they... I guess that's a good answer.
Do that, yeah.
Why is the door broken then? Maybe that's how we got out. Maybe we went in through the kobold tunnels. Came out, breaking the door from the back.
How do we just carry a tree inside with us? Wait, can we go back to break? We need to talk about this some more. Well, no, we got like a whole day. We're camping, okay? Sure, let's think about it, okay? So the door is destroyed, okay? We could argue that the kobolds tried to use the battering ram first, and then they dug a tunnel in, but that wouldn't explain why the door was destroyed, right?
Yeah. Maybe we saw the kobolds with magic items, like the axe and stuff, and we had to break down the door to kill the kobolds inside, who have already desecrated the grave.
Like, there's no reason for people to think that we're like, it would be so stupid of us to do what we're doing. What we're doing right now is dumb. To steal all the items and then go and be like, oh my god, we found that the tomb was raided, right? So that should give us some credibility, right? So we show up and we say, hey, we saw there was a tomb, and it was being completely fucked, and a whole bunch of kobolds were coming in and out, and it looked like they were up to, no good. We broke our way into the tomb to clear out all the kobolds, because it's obviously fucking atrocious that noble graves.
We don't know whose tomb this is.
Yeah, sure, we don't know who it belongs to. Well, do we? Was there an engraving or marking on the outside?
Yes, there's a name on the sarcophagus.
Well, no, wait. On the sarcophagus is okay, but we didn't know outside, right?
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Think about the risk and reward here. Like, the reward is minimal.
The reward is massive, in my opinion. The reward is literally the Baroness is thanking us because we, saved her daughter's tomb, or at least let her know what was going on. Because imagine the next time she shows up, they could have been killed, right?
Yeah, but is she important, this Baroness?
Every Baroness is important. What do you mean, dog? We're nobility. We love Baronesses, okay?
She probably knows someone in the future who's gonna have a magic item that we need.
Yeah, or if we have, 15 Baronesses...
But if we get out of it, I'm not saying it can't be beneficial.
This will help for our claim to the throne later.
No, that's a very, very, very long time. I'm just saying, in general, if the Megari reputation improves and people have very positive understandings of what's going from town to town, what if you get, we need an identify item spell cast, or we need...
I get it. Yeah. I'm just saying, the risk of it going wrong is a really bad risk, and the benefit is, kind of small, so I'm looking at the risk... The risk versus reward.
Sure, the benefit for me is massive. Having an upstanding name is very, 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 very important. That's the only reason I initially took the quest to kill the kobolds and turn in some
I think we should do it, and then they say oh, why is the door broken down? How should we know? How should we know? Maybe that's why the other magic items are gone.
Okay. I mean, that's probably actually the best way of trying.
Well, but then why would the kobolds dig a tunnel if the door is broken?
Because maybe the tunnels were already there. The kobolds live in tunnels, I think, so... I don't think it matters. If anything, we're going to be out of this fucking town before they go and inspect it. And I don't think that they're going to have any lingering questions about the people who have brought back the cape and informed them. Yeah, I think we're fine.
They might do, though. They might say, they looted the tomb and brought us back the one magic item that was fucked.
No, come on. Why would we do that? No! Nick...
Why would these noble people come to us and steal those magic items that are pretty meh?
I just think we're inviting suspicion.
I think we're inviting goodwill. Maybe there will be suspicion back in their head, but I think the reaction will be no way. No way the Megaris did that.
No way the Megaris, the upstanding citizens.
Oh, hold on. Maybe the Megaris did do it.
No, our reputation isn't that bad. We're like shitty nobles, not like murderers and grave robbers. That's like another level of like horrible shit.
Okay.
Maybe we give him the lycanthrope dagger. It's only +3. It's a dagger, so we're probably never gonna fucking use it. I think we should give him the dagger. We keep the axe. The axe is fucking good shit.
What is
But I
the
think
roll on the
is-
dagger? Like, I'm
Say
sorry,
again?
what is the roll to hit on the dagger?
It's +3 against lycanthropes. Against anybody else, it'd be +1.
But
But like,
what's like
using
the
daggers
damage?
is rare.
I'm just trying to figure out like let's say I saw a werewolf.
1d4 +3.
Would I actually
Against
use
a
this over my warblade +1? Like if I was fighting, would I ever use this dagger?
No. Well, you might use it if you like grappled or something like that.
Maybe if you like, maybe if you're at 1 HP and it's at 1 HP and you need to hit it, you would probably have more of a chance to hit with the dagger.
Thanks to the blade, the sword is +1 as well. The only reason you would ever use it is if you were like...
I'm talking against a lycanthrope, yeah. But yeah.
If you were in an awkward position where you couldn't swing a sword.
Yeah. So I think... Go ahead.
+2 to hit and damage over your weapon.
Only against lycanthropes.
Yeah. So I think if you're fighting a lycanthrope, it's superior, but otherwise it's not.
Yeah, but... I mean, you're going to be playing lycanthropes.
It's also a dagger, which is 1d4.
Yeah.
1d4. So it'll average maybe 1 point of damage less than your blade, but have a +2 bonus to hit on it. So your ability to hit and crit will be significantly higher.
I think we give up the daggers, brother. And the cloak. And we walk away with the axe and the coin pouch, and we just say that's all that was left. It's more believable now because we've given them a real magic item that they had. And we go away with the good ones.
What are lycanthropes are like werewolves and shit?
Yes.
Werewolves, were-rats,
So
were-bears.
having ran a couple campaigns in this world, I don't know if I think I've only
I've
ever
seen
seen
them one
one
time.
in my entire life. Yeah.
But I wouldn't use a dagger against them. I would use my sword, which...
Here's another thought.
What?
That last tunnel that we never explored. Wouldn't the real thing that they'd like to see is their daughter's body returned?
Wait, was the body not at? No, the body was
No.
in there, wasn't it? Wasn't it just looted?
It's gone.
The body was gone.
They had dragged it out, chucked it away, probably been dragged off by wild animals at this point.
Okay. I think we give him this dagger. If anybody has any objections, I'm cool with that.
I'm okay with giving him the dagger and the tattered cloak. It
I
makes
think
sense.
The
if
dagger and the tattered cloak.
these
we
guys
just say
are.
we didn't find anything else. This is all we found.
What about... Maybe we should check that other cave, because I guarantee that the daughter was also probably buried with some jewelry and stuff. Maybe we should do like an investigation check inside. Maybe we could bring back some jewelry, like a necklace or some rings that she had.
I feel like if they'd found jewelry, the kobolds would be wearing them. She was a warrior, don't forget. I don't think maybe there's a good chance she wasn't wearing any jewelry. I think
People
like,
always
if you think-
have like insignia rings or some dumb shit, right? But
Would
Well,
the
we're
front
saying-
kobold not have worn that if he
yeah, they should be. Yeah. Well, can we do like an investigation of all the kobold bodies to look for things like rings and stuff? Because I don't think we explicitly were looking for.
There's definitely no rings on any of these guys.
Okay.
All right, well, we're in agreement then that we'll bring back the dagger
What's the
and the tattered
door?
cloak.
Did we break down the door?
We
No.
we could just tell him we broke down the door because there's a lot of kobolds going in and out, right?
Yeah, we could say that we saw it was a tomb with kobolds going in and out. And
We saw a
broke-
kobold with a crystalline axe going in. Oh, yeah, you can't say that because we have the axe. Yoink.
No.
Maybe I just wasn't paying attention.
What?
Why are you telling anyone any of this?
Stop,
Well,
Koibu. It's roleplay. You wouldn't understand, okay?
You wouldn't
Okay,
get it.
I'm sorry.
We'll
I'll
explain
just
to you in a
continue.
minute.
We'll explain to you
Okay.
when we're done, okay?
So, Steven, give us the scenario then. We saw kobolds going in and out, so we broke
Okay,
down the
listen.
door.
We're out hunting, okay?
We have this bear.
We got a big ass bear pelt. We feel fucking good. We're walking back, joking, having fun, and we see some little fucking kobolds scampering around, okay? We already have ears because we hunt these motherfuckers down, okay? We already have these guys' ears. We know that they shouldn't be here. We already told these motherfuckers
They
to get
stole stuff from us in the night.
No, what? No, wait. Whoa. Keep it as simple as possible. We don't need them to steal shit. We see kobolds. That's good enough reason to kill them. We already have a quest to kill them if we see any, right? So we follow the
Ears.
little scampering kobold, and then we see that he's got like a little tunnel system set up in a fucking tomb. Okay?
Yep.
When you die, this is your final resting place. You're a fucking cleric, okay? You don't want to see tombs desecrated and shit.
True.
We chase them into their holes. We try to set a fire. None of them are coming out. Nothing's happening. We don't want to go back to the city and come back because we don't know if they're going to, like, do whatever with the fucking body inside or still shit. So we're going to break it down. We break in. We go in. We kill all the kobolds. We get the magical items that we see. We read what was written on the sarcophagus. We know that it's owned by the Baroness. So we go back and we return the items, apologizing for everything that happened, tell them we killed and cleared out all the kobolds there, so she should be safe to return. And that's that. And then we leave. And the only thing they don't know is we have the coin purse and the axe stashed in the tavern.
That's good.
That's fine. Everything, right?
Okay. Why give him the dagger?
Because it
Because
makes
it's a
our story a
shit
little
item.
more believable, rather than like, here's the one magic item we found. It's broke, by the way. Couldn't find anything else. So make our story a little bit more believable to hand them the dagger as well. Okay.
I think
It's all-
we should bury the axe outside of town. I do think that's a good idea because can you reasonably keep an axe in a bag? Neal, is the bag small enough for me to just keep it in my backpack?
Your backpack's got other shit in it, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's
you know.
deep enough to hold the axe, and if you pad it with enough stuff, it'll be
Okay,
indistinguishable unless you drop your bag and spill it
Yeah,
everywhere.
I do that then. I make sure it's concealed.
Okay.
All right. And we're giving this item back because it's dog shit.
All right, well, don't come crying to me when you get assaulted by a werewolf. But I'm on board. It's probably
Okay, wait a second. Okay, hold on. I think maybe we should. I'm just thinking of all the angles. If some fucking dumbass wizard comes out and he's like, "Oh, I know exactly what that axe looked like. Let me cast locate item," and it's in our fucking backpack. We should bury it outside the town, okay? Just in case.
Yeah, I agree. True.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Locate object has a
Wait.
What?
If we... Okay, just listen. If we bury it, we're gonna have to stop with our entourage, and we're gonna have to fucking dig it out.
What?
Right?
Why would we have an entourage? It's not like
Because
people have follow us
fucking-
around.
We have
It's
a
not like they're
fucking chariot
paparazzi.
taking us. We have a
Carriage,
chariot.
sorry.
We have a carriage taking us from place to
Oh,
place.
wait a second. This is so easy, okay? We'll stay at the tavern, okay? Koibu, stop smiling. We're almost done, okay? We are going to have the carriage prepared and ready to leave. We'll stash the axe and the purse in the carriage, okay? And then we'll go to the Baroness, we'll talk to her, we'll turn in everything, apologize for everything that's happened to her daughter's bullshit, and then we'll go into our carriage and we'll just fucking drive out.
Not only will we stash it, we will hide the axe at the bottom of the carriage.
Well, I mean, if they're going to do a search on our carriage, they're going to be looking in all the places. Do we have a hidden compartment in there or anything?
Who are they to search us? I say
We
to
should
you.
commission a hidden compartment for later, but no, probably not right now.
Who are they to search us? We're the children of the Queen.
All right,
Yeah,
let's just
fuck.
roll. Let's just move
Well,
on.
children
Let's
of
just roll with
the
it.
former given up queen, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna roll with it, okay? Boom.
Okay.
We're in, Koibu.
Wait. Okay. So tonight we go back to town, okay?
Yes.
And we are going to
Stash it in a carriage.
no. First we're going to take it to our tavern and sleep with it next to us on our beds, okay?
Okay.
Can
The
we
party
sleep?
heads back
Yeah.
to Berkshire. It's
Thank you.
Ah, thank God.
an uneventful journey on the way
I head
home.
to the tavern.
You make it to your tavern.
I
Your servants
get
are
a
there.
drink.
One of them's outside, sort of near the carriage, waiting to see you guys when you come back. And he sees the blood on you. Your clothes are slightly tattered from the battle. Materials are like a little bit dirty. Like you brushed off the dirt as best as you could, but you've clearly been like digging around. And the servant goes, "My God, my lords, are you okay?
You killed a bear and some kobolds.
We're quite busy.
Magnificent."
Take this, and I drop the 40-pound bear pelt on him.
Yeah, I'll
Well, no, we're going to take
hoist the
that.
pelt and say, "Should I take this to a tanner
Sure.
here in town, or load it on the cart?"
Load it on the cart. I want it tanned in a Wickthrun Rerentra.
How long
course,
does it take
my
to go
lord.
bad? Do we need to tan it now? Or will it be alright for a few days?
It'll be all right for a few days, I'm sure.
We could hide the axe and the purse inside the wrapped bear.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Let's do it. Can we put, when we're in, let's step in the carriage and let's put the axe and the corn purse inside the bear pellet, okay?
All right. The servant loads it up in the carriage. You guys can then surreptitiously add your stuff to it as the servant's, dusting himself off and whatnot.
When we're walking back to
hurry.
town, I would like us to come back into town. We've got this bear pellet. This motherfucker is like over like my shoulder. Like we're happy. We're coming back in. People know what the fuck is up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good job,
Absolutely.
guys.
All right.
I'm adding the bear pelt to the party sheet
Perfect.
and shit.
Yep.
And the axe and the coin purse currently.
You come on into the tavern. Food and drink gets ordered. You guys can sit down and rest and relax for the first time in a long time, knowing that you are safe.
We probably should go tonight and alert them with what's happened.
As soon as we can, yeah.
Tonight, really?
I mean, doesn't it sound weird that we just discovered some pretty big shit? And, like, we don't want them to leave and discover that on their own. We have to tell them.
If
I mean,
someone desecrated my
maybe-
grave, I'd want to know immediately.
Yes.
So.
Maybe you can go without me? I'm kind of feeling kind of comfy right now.
All right, we'll go without you.
Well,
He's just gonna get drunk in the tavern anyways. Let's go.
would it not look good for all three brothers to show up? and alert them with what we did? It feels a bit suspicious to have one hidden off in the corner.
Yeah, come with us, Drew.
Emric, I promise you, okay? Come with me, be on your best behavior, allow us to sell this story to this Baroness, and you can have as much to drink for the next 2 days as you want when we get back to town, okay? No snide comments or remarks from either of us.
Okay, fine. If you promise.
Okay.
I'll put the drink down. Let's go.
Wait,
Wait, should we get cleaned up first?
No, I think this is
nah,
good.
fuck it. Let's go right over there, okay? Yeah. So we can end
All
our
right,
campaign.
you
Let's
guys
go.
pile up into the carriage. Your servants will drive you to the front of the estate.
Wait, no, hold on. I don't think we should go in the carriage. I think we should walk because the carriage has our fucking stolen items. I think we'd walk to the place.
Lord, you've been hiking all day. Do you really want to walk the couple miles to the...
No, we have to show our carriage. It's so
The
weird if we
estate?
walk.
All right, we should. Yes, we'll go with the carriage.
Yeah,
What
okay.
was I thinking?
Do you have your max spell slots? We might have to kill everybody.
Yes, I. No, I have no spells, but it's
No.
fine.
No.
Okay. We're just
Fine.
carriage right up to the entrance. That's fine. We're not going to walk all the way there. We're nobles.
We don't give a fuck.
That would be very suspicious. So, yeah, we will walk.
No, carriage.
All right. Yeah, walk from the carriage.
Okay.
All right.
I want
You guys-
Anaya, our carriage driver, to announce us too.
Of
Wait,
course.
what do you mean?
That's what they do.
Oh, yeah. And then we're going to walk in. We don't want them coming out to our car.
Correct.
Right. So your carriage will like pull up to the gate.
Yeah.
Anaya will, the guards at the gate will say, "What? Who are you? And can you state your purpose?" And Anaya will say, "I bring the McGarry children here to speak with the Baroness on a matter of some urgency, I believe." The guards will take a look at the trappings of your cart, open the gate, and fan you on through. You can pull the carriage sort of up to the front of the house, where you guys can exit, and the carriage will just like wait outside for you, of course. And someone will go fetch the Baroness, who's in the middle of dinner.
Can I be, can I fold up, like, the tattered cloak as nicely as possible and then place the dagger on top of it and then just have this, like, I guess, at my side?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, maybe we should pay them for the door.
What?
Maybe we should pay them for the door, offer to pay them gold for the door that we broke.
We didn't break it. No, we did break it.
Sure, that we can offer. Good idea.
Yeah.
I'll pat you on the back.
A few minutes later, the Baroness approaches you guys at the front door, clearly pulled away from the middle of her dinner.
We're not allowed
She
to, we don't
looks-
get invited in?
Oh,
Or
no,
no,
you're
that's-
invited in, but like,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
invited in, left in a waiting room while they go grab her.
Gotcha, okay.
A waiting room by the front door. She looks at you all and says, my Lord McGarry's. What brings you to Berkshire on urgent business that interrupts my dinner so late
Troubling
that evening?
news.
Troubling news. We are very sorry, Lady Nichols, correct? She would be Lady Nichols? Yeah. We have quite a troubling story to tell you. You might want to take a seat.
She takes a seat next to you guys, or across on another sofa.
So me and my two brothers here had come to this town. We wanted to hunt a little bit away from the city. You can pretend not to know the tales, but I'm sure you understand that we prefer to spend our time away from other noble families as much as we can. And while we were out in these hills, after we'd managed to slay a mighty brown bear or black bear? Brown bear, right?
Brown bear.
Brown.
We managed to slay a mighty brown bear. We had come across a few kobolds that were wandering about in the forest. I'm not sure if you'd heard, but we'd slain maybe a half dozen or so of these the other day. We turned their ears in. We'd instructed them to leave. Apparently they were still hanging out about the town. So we followed them, and we came across what appeared to be a tomb. Maybe a miles. How many miles from here? What do we say?
5, 10, something like that.
Sure. Maybe a day's walk from here, in the pocket, we came across what appeared to be the entrance to a tomb. It appeared as though the kobolds had begun to dug their way in and out of the tomb, and we moved in. We smashed our way in to clear the kobolds out, so we were worried what was going on inside the tomb, and it appears as though this might have been the tomb of your late daughter. And then I produce the tattered cloak and the dagger from my side, and I present it to her.
She looks at it and sees them and looks back up at you and goes, "You're just wandering around in the woods and came across a tomb?"
Not originally. I mean, we had seen some kobolds scampering about in the woods, and we followed them to what appeared to be some system of tunnels set up that led to a tomb, yeah.
And they were inside?
I mean, it appeared to be the
everywhere.
case. It was. I mean, we couldn't say for sure, but if the tomb sits in front of us and there were tunnels dug beneath to the left and right, it appeared as though they were trying to move in and out.
She looks at the tattered cloak and the dagger.
Can I pull from my
And
pocket?
these were-
like a. I guess like I don't know how big a kobold ear is. How many of these can I produce from my pocket in like a handful? Like 10, 15,
7,
20?
8.
Oh, 7,
Yeah.
8. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and then I produced, yeah. We killed the lot that we saw there. There were maybe 20 or so, but... and then I returned the ears to my pocket.
And they had these on them?
We pulled it off, yeah. One of the... I could say a leader, however much a kobold leader can lead. But yeah, he appeared to have this dagger and then what I imagine to be a cloak that appears too fine for any kobold to have made.
She tries to open up the cloak and sees that it's, only this long now. And my daughter?
I'll speak.
I just yeah, I name my head to the floor and shake my head.
Her body, yeah, is gone.
She breathes a heavy sigh, takes a moment to compose her thoughts. I thank you for bringing this to my attention. And I appreciate you retrieving her weapon and magical cloak. Her axe, coin purse, bow?
We have no idea where the body is or where anything else was. There was another tunnel leading out. It's possible that perhaps they stashed something further away or another kobold group took it. But when we tried to investigate some of the tunnels, it appeared as though they were trapped, so we weren't able to make any further progress.
I guess it's time for open season on kobolds then. She turns to one of the servants that escorted her into the room and says, Will you get the major? Tell him it's time to place larger bounties on kobolds and find the treasurer, see what we can do about putting a bounty on the axe as well, or a reward for information about it. And then turns back to you guys. I appreciate you coming to see me about this matter. I take it you just returned today from your trip?
Yeah, we wanted to talk to you immediately. Or apologize for interrupting you from your dinner. We understand it's very rude. But I know that if I had a child whose tomb was desecrated, I would want to know about it as soon as possible as well.
Yeah. Thank you. Please, stay in the keep with me tonight. My house is yours.
As much as we'd love to, we were actually just making our way back to town tonight. If perhaps the major had any questions, we could stay around.
Nonsense, the inn there is terrible. Please, stay. We have room for you and your servants.
Well, I mean, I don't think we're anyone to refuse such a wonderful offer twice. So, yeah, if there is a guest room we could stay in, we would greatly appreciate it.
Thank you,
Of course. I'll have baths drawn for you, and there will be supper ready when you are ready, although I'm afraid we'll all have finished our meals.
It's fine.
Okay. She gets up,
Sorry.
thanks you again, and heads back to her dinner party. And you guys can take a nice hot bath, get nice comfortable rooms here. Your servants can be put up.
Are we left
All
alone
while-
shortly after this?
Yeah.
Did she say bow?
did.
Shrug my shoulders.
Maybe we could offer to go back, look for these things.
I think it would be good if
I
we head
think
back to the capital as soon as possible.
I think it's best just to leave this alone.
Fine. I go and get my bath and get a servant to bring me some wine.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna
You are
cast-
applied with plenty of wine. Your
I take my
baths are
food in the
heated.
room, and I will drink in my room and cast Read Magic twice on the spell book.
Excellent.
And start learning a spell. If I find one, once you tell me which ones I get, or system read.
Okay. This one. So there are new spells in this book that do not exist on any of the spell lists, spells which you have never seen.
Ah, so there is a spell called Cut.
Yeah. That was a red herring. The first spell is cut. By means of this useful spell, thin objects such as rope, cord, delicate chain, wire, cloth, wax candles, sausages, and the like, up to 1 inch thick per level of the caster, can be instantly severed. The caster must be able to see the object to be cut. It must be within 10 feet. The verbal component is a soft snick sound, while the somatic component is a scissoring motion made with the 2 adjoining fingers. Magical, even temporarily inspelled objects are unaffected by this spell. Casting time 1, level 1.
Okay.
Yep.
You got 8 pages. 8 pages.
You can read 8 pages. Okay.
Because that is not the best spell.
No. It's a low level, first level fun spell.
It's the first one you got, right?
No, I'm just reading them. I'm not choosing to learn it yet. So I'm going to read 8 pages and then decide which one to learn. Where could a bow have been? Could one of those kobolds have been using a magic bow?
We searched the kobolds really well. They couldn't even wield that bow. It requires like 18 strength.
Oh, yeah, it's a super strong bow. We don't care about that.
Okay. The next spell that you see is Gallop, another first level spell. It affects 1 quadruped creature, has a duration of 1 round plus 1 per round per level. When this spell is employed, the caster may cause 1 4-legged creature, if intelligent, it gains a saving throw, to move at its maximum movement rate for 1 round plus 1 additional round per level of the caster. The beast may be ridden or not. Direction traveled is arrow straight, regardless of rider or mount's wishes, in the direction pointed at by the caster. If it leads into a snare, pit, or precipice known to the beast or any rider on it, a saving throw versus spell at +3 is allowed. If successful, the beast will turn aside at the last moment and change its direction.
Wait, so does it go faster than normal?
No, it basically forces a creature to run at full speed in a direction without being able to change direction or anything.
Okay.
Gallop has the same effect on unfamiliar, willing, lame, or exhausted creatures alike. Inspelled beast cannot pull laden cart without incurring a penalty. The caster can ride the inspelled creature caster can ride the inspelled creature, and in any case can halt the gallop before the expiration whenever he or she wishes. The spell is cast by touching the creature, making soft kissing or clucking noise, blah 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 blah. So you can basically force something to ride or gallop in a direction against its will. It's a touch spell.
So you can force it to run off a cliff or something.
Right, or just force someone to run away, leave combat for a few rounds. Make an exhausted creature keep running anyway. That sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Get a stubborn mule to move. The third spell is Sting. This spell enables the caster to harm a single creature up to 40 feet distant, including people, in a minor way, by making a buzzing noise and pointing an extended finger at an area of his own anatomy. The caster causes a brief 2-second but intense pain in the corresponding area of the creature, unless they save. The spell causes no permanent damage, but if applied to the eyes, it can blind for 1 round, or it can silence a coherent speech by affecting a tongue, or cause delicate manipulation of tiny objects, jewelry, material components, and spellcasting, whatever, to be ruined. And items handled can be dropped or fumbled. Spell casting can be ruined by successful use of the spell. It's a single-use spell, causing but 1 pain if successful, as often used to warn or cow innocent creatures who threaten the spellcaster. So, not damaging, but painful, can interrupt small actions, or can serve as a warning sign. And then the next, you had 8 pages.
Pages, yeah. Do you have these written down somewhere? You can just send them to me if you want.
I will put them in a document for you.
Okay.
The next one is affect normal fires.
Read that.
Charm person. 3, 4. And as you're reading charm person, you will feel weak. Significantly weaker than normal. You, my friend, find yourself with your strength goes down by 2, and you have taken without really realizing it, as the stuff like soaks into you and hurts you from the inside out, you've lost about 5 points of HP that you didn't realize until you have incurred strength penalties.
Okay. So strength down to 7 and down 5 HP.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, is that the last spell I see?
No, but I just, you're turning these pages, you're reading these spells, and you're taking damage and losing strength. So I wanted to give you an option to stop at this point or to change your actions if you wanted.
I'm feeling like this is not permanent. Strength loss, Neal?
Okay.
Is that true or not?
How would you know?
I don't know, like, does it feel like I'm just, like, tired, or does it feel like I've been, like, my muscles have been magically made smaller?
It's pretty clear that you're incurring magical damage and magical strength draining. But yeah, you can just keep going, that's fine.
I keep going.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The next 3 are dancing lights, erase, and hold portal.
Okay.
And you'll suffer 3 more points of damage.
Careful.
Alright. I'm drunk by the time I finish reading this. And I will start learning a spell. What does Dancing Lights do? Sorry, if somebody else wants to do something while I look this.
I think we're just waiting on getting back to the capital now.
Yeah.
Okay.
We might be
Get us the
questioned
fuck
by
outta
the major or whatever.
Yeah, the major will come and meet you in the morning and just ask questions about how many kobolds you saw, what they looked like, if anyone spoke the language.
Oh, well, hold on. They said they're increasing the bounty on them. Does that mean do we get to take advantage of that increased bounty? Because we have 20 years, right?
Sure. Yep. They'll tell the sheriff today to increase the bounty, and if you return your ears after that, you'll get higher rates.
Yeah,
It's, I believe it was 1 silver per ear beforehand. It's going to be 3 per ear now.
Damn! So I get 60 silver?
Mm-hmm.
Or wait, 66 silver. I think you said 22 kobolds?
Correct.
Okay.
And
I
we'll
guess
get
this
the
doesn't
fuck
matter
outta
to
here.
us because we're rich, but...
It's for thief XP.
And then you guys will flee.
Whoa! We're not fleeing. We are calmly
Leave town
leaving.
normally.
Does the Baroness, bid us farewell as we leave her estate?
Of course, yes.
Um,
You'll
okay,
have
wait,
breakfast with
wait.
her. I figured it would not be interesting to you, but you'll have...
is.
Oh, sure.
Oh, no, just leaving.
I'll learn.
Yeah. Or go ahead, sorry.
Sorry, I'll learn Sting.
You're going to learn Sting?
Yeah.
Okay. You'll have to wait till you get back to the capital so you can properly rest and do it. It'll be fine. It'll take you... What is
2
it?
days.
D2 days? Yeah. Okay.
As we're leaving and she's, I imagine, at the door, bidding us off or whatever, I would like to talk to her. In order to gain access to the tomb, we had to smash down what appeared to be quite an ornate door at the beginning of the tomb. I mean, of course, we'll offer to pay for the door. I'm not sure what the cost of the construction was, but...
That's fine. Do not worry about the damage to the door. I am more concerned about the damage to my daughter. I doubt we will ever find her corpse. This is a very sad day for the Nichols family.
Teriel nods solemnly and turns around and walks away.
Okay.
Okay, also, real talk. Sorry, but these guys are dumb as fuck. Who builds a fucking secret tomb like that off wherever and doesn't build the whole thing out of stone or line it or whatever? She's stupid as fuck. Must not have liked her daughter too much.
She earned.
She did.
Her chicken jack.
She did.
Girl.
Oof.
Pretty dumb. Especially if there are kobolds like in these hills. The fuck?
True.
But
That's why she's just a baroness.
yeah, I guess so.
That's why we're gonna rule these parts one day.
Yeah, we'll do royal decree. No more dirt tombs, okay? Royals will be buried in honorable ways to protect their corpses from evil kobolds.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yep. Are we back in the capital now?
Hold on, I'm tallying XP.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
Sorry, Neal, can I learn the spell on the carriage on the way home? It's 2 days.
No, you gotta. The carriage is too bumpy. Your brothers are in here chatting up. Like, you need concentration. You're not gonna get any useful studying done. I don't think time is gonna be a big factor for us. Hit damage. Okay. And 3.5. Round 1. HP on the Jester was. Jester had 12 HP, 13 AC.
The Jester.
And Brown Bear XP.
Yeah, we fucked that brown bear up.
Yeah, well, poor bear.
I have
Just drinking some water.
I don't know if we get experience for skinning the brown bear, but we killed 1 brown bear, 22 kobolds. We skinned the brown bear. We looted these items.
Mm-hmm. 9, 18, 27, 30 HP on the brown bear. AC 14. Special attack is this.
Oh. Alright, never mind. While you're telling that up, I would also like to get experience for the jewelry we stole, because apparently we're not returning it.
Yeah, fuck it. That shit's on high alert,
Somebody had
homie.
said this, eh?
We'll return it eventually.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Listen, we're gonna rule over this whole land, okay? This is our jewelry.
The king's right.
True.
All right. So each of you will take home. Actually, hold on. That's just combat. Let me add in. You completed this quest. You have successfully looted the tomb. That is this plus that. What other major group experience would you guys get? There's all the monsters. There's the main storyline. Did we get Did we get XP last week for all of your talking to people and everything
I
stuff?
don't think so, because we hadn't finished any quests yet or anything.
I know we
Right.
got XP last week,
We got
Yeah,
XP last
we-
week, but I don't think we got anything for like
but I'm not
quest
sure
related
about
stuff.
that. Yeah.
We only
Let's
got
see.
like 400 XP each last week or something like that. 242 in each class each.
Okay, yeah, but we did that at the end of the session, so you did get XP for all the things you did last week. Then,
Yeah.
Yeah.
great.
I had the battering ram idea. I'll take a.
Well, we haven't. We're not.
Hold on. We're a little,
Sorry.
we're a little early. Yeah. So why don't you each take home 950 experience, which you split between your classes. If you have 16 or more in your prime requisites, you get 10% additional. And the number of hit dice, this is going to be 10 plus 4 plus 2, and the bear is worth 6. So that is going to be 22 hit dice worth of creatures defeated.
660 XP. Right.
Yep, 660 XP for your fighters.
Oh, and I get plus
Each of you?
10% to everything I add to my thief experience because of the 16 dice
Right.
now.
Right.
Yep. We should all have the same fighter XP, right?
Yeah, 6637, I think.
I had 6862.
No, we
Oh,
don't
no,
get the same
you-
because
no,
you
it's
got
not the
something,
same.
didn't you?
Yeah, like clever ideas and stuff like that. split
Oh,
between
yeah, sorry,
classes.
Right. Okay.
Okay, sorry. How much did we just add for the bear? You said 660 we add to each of our characters?
660 for the fighter experience.
What are you at, Imre?
6637.
Damn, I'm at 6
But you're-
1 2.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit different because your
Yeah, we get
individual rewards will be split.
True.
Where is our experience page? All right, so battering ram, that was Lucas's idea.
True.
Yep. I'll take that.
Grab 100 for that. Any other clever ideas, especially clever ideas, people?
The idea to turn in select few items to gain favor with the noble family while holding on to the other items. Definitely an out of the box. 100%. We could just walked away with these items. We put ourselves in great danger.
Yeah. Now there's a bounty on the axe that you guys have.
For show. Yes.
No XP for you, bud.
Yeah, sure, that's clever. Take 100 for that.
Hell yeah. Amen, brother. Haha. 100 to what? Split between both?
Split between both, yeah. So 50 to one, 55 to the other. Yeah. Let's see, idea that saves the party. I don't think any party saving needed to be done today.
Can you lose XP for shit ideas?
Wait, would you argue that the entangling?
No.
Oh,
Same
because I
thing.
would
It's
say
a regular use of your spell.
True.
It's just same like the darkness stone is just like that's using the item. That's not doing anything exceptionally unusual or clever.
Oh, the idea to kill the bear and take the bear pelt, so we would have like a super probable, like, yeah.
Sure, you can grab 50 for that.
Yeah.
Nice works.
And then let's count up some spells. So
7 cure light wounds, 3 entangles, 1 hold person, and 1 cure light wound.
7 cure light wounds.
Cure moderate wound. Yep. I used 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I used 4 at the end. So 3 on me, 1 on Tyrael, and then I had used 3 prior. I had used 2 on Tyrael, and I think 1 somewhere else.
Didn't you only used to give XP for these if they were in combat?
Uh-oh.
That's bullshit, though, Nick.
Yeah, maybe. It just seems like you're gonna get like
Yeah, I'm gonna get cleric
1,000
XP.
every level, every session.
That's why I picked the class.
Priest gains 100 experience points per spell level for those spells which, when cast, support their beliefs and attitudes of their mythos. Thus, the priest of a woodland
No, that's-
deity would
that's
only
different.
gain 50 XP for an entangle spell to trap a group of orcs who are attacking his party, since it has little to do with the woodlands. If the priest reused the same spell to trap the orcs just as they were attempting to set fire to a forest, you'd gain more. It's for successful use of granted powers. Let's see. When granting experience points, be sure the use warrants the award. Make it clear to players that awards will only be given for significant use of spell or ability. Significant use is defined as a combination of several factors. First, there must be an obvious reason to use the ability. Yep, makes
Low
sense.
on ouch. Yep.
Yep. Thief who simply climbs every wall he sees hoping to gain experience will not meet the standard. Second, there must be significant danger. No character should get experience for using his powers on a hapless victim. Fighter does not gain experience for clubbing a shackled orc. I guess you guys should gain... No, it's not worth it. 30 less experience because you killed a kobold who was paralyzed. But whatever, it's fine. Leave it alone. It's too much math. The fighter does not gain this. A mage does not gain experience for casting a house cleaning cantrip. A thief does not gain experience for opening a lock on a merchant's counting house, since it might. A thief does gain experience for this. Third, experience points should be awarded when a player should not be awarded when a player is being abusive to others in the group or attempting to use his abilities at the expense of others. Steven, you no longer get any experience.
What?
So cure light wounds seem fair because you did all of those while you were in the wilds, right? While you were in
when we
dangerous
were out.
situations. Yeah, that seems
Yeah.
fine. Like it not made if you had saved it till you were back in town, then you wouldn't have been in a dangerous situation. But there was still the possibility of getting fucking murdered in the woods.
Yeah. And then the entangles are fair, the hold person's fair, and the cure moderate
Yep.
wound is also.
Yep, those are all good. It should be 50 per spell level. So 7 cure light wounds, 1 entangle, and 1 moderate is 10 spell levels. So that should be 500 experience for your cleric.
Can I just use 7 times 50 and then each time? Yeah, got it.
Yeah. And Nick, you did.
Just 2 read magics. That's it.
Was it the only spells you cast?
And I tried to cast a color spray, but
Oh, right. You were too far away. Yeah. So the two room magics are 50, 100
do I
each?
learn that spell? Can I roll that now to see if I learn it?
Yeah. We can get back to the city, and you can learn it there. Roll your learn check. Sorry.
I level up.
Ding,
Yeah,
ding,
so do I.
ding.
What do I need here? So I'm just going to check what I need because I'm probably going to fail it. 60%. 60 or lower. Yep, failed.
Jeez.
It's
Man.
fucking game.
Brutal.
Dude, you use up all of your luck in Frofro and Hobo.
Yeah, I guess so. I do level up though, so.
Yep. So you guys, it's your cleric and your wizard that are leveling, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Wait, what-
wizard,
what-
roll us a d6 divided by 2.
What's the next level for fighter, by the way? Is it 8,000?
Yep.
Okay. D6 divided by 2.
Ooh,
Ooh,
another
but
point and a half.
I'm on a half, so actually I'm going up to 15 here.
Right. 15 total for you. Love it. Cleric levels. So that's going to be a d8 divided by 2.
Feels bad, man.
That is tough.
Jesus.
So you'll be at 13.5 HP.
So Neal, can I take some level 2 spells? Can I take... The original deal was that I could roll on 3 or I could take 1. Now, I always used to roll. Maybe now I'll fucking just take 1.
You'll just take 1? Sure. Which one do you want?
I don't know, I'm going to think about it. Do I have that same offer though? I can roll for 3 or I can take 1.
Yeah. If you have like sufficient downtime here, like they won't pop into your head overnight. You'll still have to like record them into your books and spend a couple of days being like, I have these ideas, I'm jotting them down, which is fine. Time's not a real factor in your actions right now.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna mark off on the calendar. So we did the bear, then there was the tomb, and then there was back to Berkshire. And then 2 days back to Wicthon Rarenta. And then Nick is going to learn... you already attempted to learn one spell, right? You failed cut. No,
Yeah,
sting.
That was from the book though. That's not my
Right,
level.
and then
of
you
spells.
leveled up. And then you're going to spend some time learning some spells and probably just having a little bit of downtime. So we will come back into the game on the 13th of July. The full moon is on the 16th, so in 3 days. I know that's important because the tomb on the mountain will be available again at that point in time.
Nice. In 3 days. Alright, so I guess we're going straight there then.
So did Nick get experience for using that magic missile item, or is that like does that have to be a spell you cast? Do I get
Spell you cast.
Do I get experience for looting the corpse?
Right, that was the other one that I forgot to do.
Looted a coin purse, static axe, new moon dagger.
Ooh, none of those are GP'd. You failed all of your thief checks, right?
I did one,
Walking.
and I failed one. Okay.
It was an open locks and a find remove traps. 2
Okay.
find remove traps.
Okay, I failed 3. Okay.
That's fine. Fine. Yeah. So no gold was gained. Actually, no, that's not true. You got 60 gold, was it?
Did we?
66 gold.
We got 66 silver.
You turned
from
in ears.
Turning in ears.
Silver. 66 silver is 6 gold. So you'll
5
gain
XP.
12 experience.
Times
13
0.1.
actually.
Yeah.
13 times 1.1. So 14 experience to your rogue.
I'll take
Every
it.
little bit counts.
It does.
Poggers, bro.
Yeah. And that'll wrap us up for today's session. Next week, when we come back, you guys can go to Wiclamdo and check that out, or we will be introduced to some new options. At least one new option. There is a Cleric of Martha who is buried in a crypt in Wicthron Rarenta. A powerful Cleric of Martha who they have been looking into details about, and I'm just going to give you some quick notions on what she was known to be buried with. She was buried with healing potions, a holy mace that does double damage to undead, some scrolls, some additional potions, and a medallion, which we'll get more details on later.
Real quick, what was the GP value of the rings and the amulet we'd stolen?
Oh, right. We were going to give you XP for that if you
Actually kept
Didn't
it.
give it
didn't
back.
turn them
And
in,
we
which you
did.
didn't give it back. I think it was a total of 600 GP. That can't be right.
That sounds right.
It
yeah.
was 2 rings and a medallion, right?
Mhm.
You put the medallion back?
Mm-mm.
It was just the 2 rings that you kept and the medallion. So I think it's 1, 2, 3, 400 GP. Is that right? I think that's right. So 800 XP for your rogue, which with another 10% is 880.
Hell yeah.
What does that bring you to?
I'm at 7,476.3. I think my next thief level is 10,000 experience.
It is
that
indeed.
Level 5 thief, yeah.
That's for 5, yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Well, that'll wrap us up today for Tombs of Scoria. Did you get a Q&A that you're going to do after this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think there were like 2 or 3 questions.
Let's do it.
Let me move us to the intro screen. Hold on. I gotta find that. Oh my god. You really put me on the spot here. Okay, 3 questions. All right, ready? Okay, if you guys are subscribed to, I think, the top 2 tiers of the Patreon, you can leave like questions every week if you ever want us to answer questions about any of the camp or anything. So we have one from Nohob, and his question is, what is everyone's, including Koibu's, favorite D&D character they've played / seen someone play? So I think they're asking about specific characters that people have played.
Mine was Chad Barbo. Short, but he was good.
What about you, Nick?
Malachi. Despite his untimely end. Spoilers. He's just awesome.
Yeah.
Playing a high-level wizard.
I really like my black character. I mean, I like the challenges of playing trying to play like a morally good character. When it's easy to just kill and steal everything. That was my favorite character I played. What about you, Koibs?
I would have to say this character named Guy that I played in Misclick's Devotion. He was an NPC that I was running, and I'll be reprising him in some upcoming stuff eventually.
Wow. What are we gonna do if we run into people that we know are still alive? It's really weird. Or we're just hoping
What
that
do you
doesn't
mean?
happen.
Like if you run into Midori and Locke and
No,
shit?
no. Like if we run into Zaz.
Ah. That will be very interesting.
Like
Kill her again.
it seems weird. Okay.
Yes. That would be
Okay.
very interesting.
Second question comes from Devin Cohn. Question: is there a chance that Van Helsing could help the characters in destroying Scoria?
Probably not. Maybe. I mean, everything's possible. I doubt they would run into each other.
Where's
for
Van
these
Helsing at?
purposes.
He's in the palace in Wickramarinta.
Oh.
Well, no,
does
I
he,
guess he's not. I mean, but he spent a lot of time there.
does he not give a fuck about killing
Yeah.
Scoria?
He'll give a fuck.
He's been involved with other things, like abandoning his children.
Jesus. All right.
Not
Well,
resurrecting Malachi.
Jesus. All right. Well, final question from Sparrowhawks. This is a question for Koibu. What qualities in a player make it fun for you to play with them?
Somebody with creative ideas, somebody with a desire to have a specific outcome rather than any outcome. You know, someone who's a little bit more, this is the way I want to play, rather than I'm just going to take the path of least resistance, whatever that path may be. You know, someone with principles who's like, we're not going to kill all these guards, even if that's the easy route, because it would be my character has some motivation not to do this thing. You know, someone who isn't just first order optimal, this is the path to the victory that I want. I'm just going to kill everything in my path and not worry about it.
True.
You know, creativity is the most fun.
We're never killing Dave.
Never
True.
killing Dave. All right. Okay, cool. Well, hey, listen. Thanks a lot for joining, guys. Subscribe to the Patreon if you haven't already. Otherwise, fuck you. I have all the names and everything down right, so that should be fixed. Otherwise, yeah. I'm Destiny. I'll probably be streaming after this with Moody Cakes. You know where to find me and all my stuff. MrMouton.
Yeah, we're going to be playing Enemy on Board after this. So, twitch.tv/MrMouton.
Nice.
Fancy.
Nick.
Follow me on Twitter, AG_Greenseg, I guess.
Okay. And Koibu, what's your next campaign that you're doing?
We will have shenanigans on Saturday, and we'll have critical feedback tomorrow.
Nice. Okay.
Amazing.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. Have fun, and we will see you guys next time.
Thanks for everyone.
Bye.
Mm-hmm.